Vikings, Lions.
Let's do it.
One game to decide everything. The number one seed, home field advantage, the road to the Super Bowl. It all comes down to this, the Vikings. A team forged in resilience, built to conquer, ready to prove they're not just contenders, but kings. The Lions, a relentless force clawing their way to the top, desperate to rewrite their story. Both teams want it. Only one will take it. This isn't just a game. It's a battle for history, for legacy, for everything. Today, it's not about who plays better. It's about who refuses to lose. The clock will hit 0, and one team will rise, the other left in the dust. So ask yourself, who's willing to bleed for this moment? Who will seize it and never let go? Today, the NFC crowns its true champion. Let's find out who it will be.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to the final Empire Sports Media Game of the Week for the NFL regular season. It's only right that only one man joins me tonight, our boy Jack G, who is not wearing a tank top, thank the Lord. He is starting to figure it out. He is wearing a disgusting Penn State hoodie, which we do not like.
Wrong. North Shore.
Okay.
Not a college hoodie.
Good. I'm very happy that I was wrong because in a few days, that Penn State colors, no bueno in a few days. But anyway, it's a beautiful night for football out in Detroit, Michigan. I am absolutely fired up for this game. I know you are as well. This is the game that everybody's had on their calendar for a long time. It's the battle for the number one seed. It's the battle for the NFC North, the Vikings and the Lions. Now, who at the start of the season had this being the potential game of the year? Because I sure as hell did not.
Oh, yeah, I didn't either. I mean, it was very tough going into the year. We saw many things going on in the year. We all thought when J.J. McCarthy went down, it was going to be very rough for the Minnesota Vikings. I mean, we thought they were going to be competing for the number one pick and possibly getting a guy like Travis Hunter, but that obviously didn't happen. Sam Darnold proved, I think, the whole world wrong, and the Minnesota Vikings have been real hot. Detroit, we kind of expected something like this. If we saw the injuries that they did have at the beginning of the year, maybe we thought they would be a wild card team, but you look what they are now, and Detroit's on the top of the world right now, and this game will decide the one seed. Dan Campbell would have probably played his starters either way if he clinched the one seed, but it doesn't even matter because this game is the biggest game of the year for both teams, and they're both going to need a win.
It's simple. You win and you're the one seed, and the NFC rolls through your house. You lose, and there's a good chance you have to spend the entire playoffs on the road. Unless there's an upset, the loser of this game is going to have 3 straight away games, most likely. So the stakes could not be any higher.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you see Minnesota, you see the Lions. Even if Minnesota does lose this game, it is a very, very good season for the Minnesota Vikings. 14-3, very impressive, but being a 14-3 5 seed does hurt. I mean, it just shows how talented the NFC was this year. You had a 10-win Seahawks team, even though that last win was played against backups. Still, pretty impressive season for Seattle, missing the playoffs. All teams in the NFC made the playoffs with 10 wins, and so was the AFC. The NFL was just really talented this year, which also showed how bad the really bad teams were. But Minnesota versus Detroit, Sam Darnold playing amazing. Jared Goff played amazing. Both of them were just really good all year. And overall, Minnesota has been really healthy this year. Detroit hasn't. So this game will really just see what will be going on and who will get home field advantage the rest of the playoffs, basically.
Wow. All right, so yeah, that'll pretty much do it for the remainder of the pregame show. I'm just going to rifle off the dome my quick impact players of the game, Jahmyr Gibbs and Brian Branch. And for the Vikings, obviously we're going to go with Sam Darnold and, of course, Blake Cashman. And
Yeah, so for the Lions,
go ahead.
Let me just get mine first. Lions, I got Jameson Williams, and on the defensive side, we got Alex Anzalone. For the offense, for the Minnesota Vikings, it's going to be tough. I'm going to agree with you saying Sam Darnold. Defense, I'm going to give Byron Murphy. The number 2 spot's going to need a lockup Jameson Williams and Amon-Ra St. Brown, so that's going to be very tough.
Very well said, but enough talk about that. Let's get this game on. So here we go. First snap of the game. You're on the clock. I'm on the score. Well, you can also do down and distance. Here we go. First and 10.
Okay.
Goff, hands went off right to Jahmyr Gibbs, and he is going to be stuffed immediately. I believe that is Andrew Van Ginkel getting in there on the tackle for the Vikings. As we take a look at Jared Goff, I mean, this dude is starting to establish himself as a folk hero in the city of Detroit. The way that this team is starting to rally behind him, and how nobody had him being this good. Like, seriously, nobody thought that Jared Goff was going to be as good as he was. I mean, I knew he was a solid quarterback, but not like this. Second and 8, screen pass to Jameson Williams, gets a nice little cut to 35, but he's going to be stopped at the 34 as he was dragged backwards in a yard by, that is number 52 for the Minnesota Vikings. That is Jihad Ward, the former New York Giant. Now, speaking of former New York Giants, I tell you what, we will not be able to put Boogie Basham in that category of former New York Giant, as he is.
We love Boogie Basham. We love Boogie Basham.
As he has now become the biggest folk hero for the New York Giants. So here we go. 3rd down and 5 for Detroit. I was taking a look at Vikings defensive coordinator Brian Flores. The real mission to see if he can really stop this high-powered Lions offense. 5 wide set at the 35-yard line. 3rd and 5. Goff under a 4-man rush. Fires. It is caught. It is going to be Gibbs. Makes a stiff arm. He's got the first down. What a play by Jahmyr Gibbs, who I thought that was Jameson Williams for a second. But yeah, very hard-nosed, gritty play by Gibbs, and Detroit's got themselves a new set of downs.
Yeah, you see that play by Gibbs. Gibbs out in the receiver role. Gibbs kind of got open on that drag. Good play on the inside. You just got to finish off that tackle. Gibbs gives him a big step arm and runs for that first down. He has really stepped up since Montgomery was out these last 2 games.
Colin M says Jackie G beat off to his. Oh yeah, the Jersey people are here. The live is this live is gonna pop off. We got 8 people watching in the live chat, so yeah, this thing's gonna explode. 1st and 10. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. He makes a cut, breaks a tackle, but he's going backwards. He's got to do something. Just walks out of bounds. He was being chased down by number 99 for Jerry Tillery, the former Notre Dame Fighting Irishman. As we take a look at this Vikings defense, this is not a defensive line that you would expect to have been this good. Sigma Boy says, we love the Lions. We do not love Lions. We want the Vikings to win. That is why I'm wearing this jersey. I'm here to jinx the Lions. Go Vikings. But I will stay up. But I will stay by. Yeah, Jack, he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and 13. I don't know how you got 9. 2nd and 13. They now give this one off to Jahmyr Gibbs. Now you could basically say it's going to be 3rd down at about 7, as he was tackled by Harrison Phillips, the former Buffalo Bill. And it's going to be 3rd down. And also the clock is a little bit behind, so I'm going to catch you up on that.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
My bad. But, yeah, you see it here. The Vikings D-line has been very healthy and very impressive. Their interior D-line is very average. That's why they play Jihad Ward kind of on the inside. But you see the rest of the Lions offense and how banged up they are, even though their O-line's been great. It's going to be very hard for Detroit to stop that.
3rd down and 8. Ball at the 43-yard line. Goff hands it off to Jahmyr Gibbs, who is going to be brought down 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. A great play by the free agent signing, Jonathan Grenard, and it's 4th and long coming up for Detroit. What a start for the Vikings defense.
Oh, yeah, easily. Jonathan Grenard, the former Texan, was just unblocked there. You look at the inside line gas now for the Lions. He just completely misses Grenard, and Jahmyr Gibbs really can't do anything against Grenard, who had 11 sacks all year before this game, and just a very good edge rusher.
So now 4th down and long coming up for Detroit. Jack Fox set to punt this one away. The former Ram Brandon Powell back to return it. And it's going to be taken at about the 7-yard line, but he falls down at about the 12-yard line. So a good special teams play for the Lions. And the Vikings, but they are now in the driver's seat for this one, as now we take a look at what's going to happen when Sam Darnold takes his first drive for the Lions, for the Vikings. And we are going to make a promise right here tonight. For the first time ever, until halftime, there will be 0 commercial breaks. 0. We will find things to yap about during the stoppages. I'd also like to
Yeah.
mention that we're going to be live on Thursday night, and that's if me and Jack don't kill each other on live. As my Notre Dame
Yeah.
Fighting Irish and his Penn State Nittany Lions are going to go out in the Orange Bowl, and we already know what's going to happen. The Irish ain't
Yeah.
losing. I have not lost a Notre Dame stream.
Ah,
Penn State's never. Well, actually, no. Penn State has one win, but Penn State is. I've not. I'm undefeated on Notre Dame stream so far this year. 3 for 3. Penn State is
yeah.
1-2. Could have been 0-3. But yeah.
We'll see.
But enough talk about all the negatives. Let's talk about the positives. Let's talk about soon to be New York Giants Hall of Famer Boogie Basham, everyone.
The GOAT, bro. I wish we had pick 2. I wish Tennessee could have got it done, but in my opinion, I think the Browns are going to trade with the Raiders unless we go
I agree.
up and get number 2. I think the quarterbacks will be the first 2 picks in this draft.
Agreed again.
But if not, I don't want Travis Hunter at 3. That's my biggest hot take. Even though he is a really good corner, I feel like he just wouldn't be a good fit in the New York market when he's going through right now. I would trade back. That's what I would try to do. I would try to trade back, get assets. Teams definitely would want Travis Hunter, especially on both sides of the ball. Even though New England does have pick 4. Yeah, we could definitely get a second or a third out of them, and then possibly get an extra draft pick.
Jacksonville would come calling, and you'll be able to get
Yeah,
their
Jacksonville
first next
would.
year. Plus, they're gonna fire.
If we could
Doug
get that,
Peterson.
yeah, if we could get their first, if Jacksonville calls, we get 5 and their first next year. I would do that in a heartbeat. And then at 5, you have guys like Will Johnson, most likely Mason Graham. You could maybe trade Tibbs for a second rounder and draft Abdul Carter. You know what I mean? Like those guys. And even if you want to go offense still, you got Ashton Genty on the board.
This dude,
even though you got Tracy and Singletary.
I will tell you this though: the only team that I could truly see trading up are Jacksonville, because Jacksonville wants Travis Hunter more than anybody. Like they want this dude to death.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So as we resume action here, 1st down and 10 now for the Vikings. Sewell says thoughts on Tyreek saying he's out of Miami. We'll discuss that in a moment. 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Darnold hands this one off. It's Aaron Jones. He's got a great gain already. And I'll tell you what, these Vikings are going to attack this depleted Detroit Lions defense. Because I'm just going to read off the guys sitting on the IR. Marcus Davenport, Malcolm Rodriguez, Ennis Rakestraw, Carlton Davis, Aiden Hutchinson, Aleem McNeil, among others. Darnold fires. It is caught. TJ Hawkinson at the 30-yard line. It's a 1st down, Minnesota. But yeah, thoughts on Tyreek Hill potentially leaving Miami again?
Leaving another team again, I could possibly see a trade. I don't see him leaving in a free agent market, obviously, because he isn't a free agent, or I don't really see them really giving up Tyreek. But unless they get really good value, I don't really see him moving anywhere. Plus, it's another weapon for Tua, who they just paid that massive extension.
Yeah, 1st down and 10 with 10:06 to go here in the 1st quarter. Darnold fires. There's the man, Justin Jefferson. Going to be brought down about the 35-yard line by a slew of Lions led by Amik Robertson. Sigma Boy says, we love Detroit. Con M says, read my comments. Guys, I'm trying to read your comments, okay? It's a lot to do. I do want to shout out a certain one in particular. This kid, Matt Messing from Valley Central, reposted the entire live on his story, said we're better than ESPN. We are better than ESPN, and we appreciate you for real. Thanks so much. We love all the support we can get. 2nd down and 4 now for Minnesota. Darnold hands one off. Aaron Jones, and he is brought down after maybe a gain of 2 yards by one of the better inside linebackers in the game, Alex Anzalone, along with, I'm pretty sure, Brian Branch got there, and it's going to be 3rd down and 2.
Yeah, Alex Anzalone been playing very well ever since he got to Detroit. 2 years ago, Anzalone was in New Orleans. People viewed him as a cut candidate or a backup linebacker. Dan Campbell just really changed his career and pushed a guy like Anzalone forward as a big leader on this team.
3rd down and 2. Quick throw. It is complete Aaron Jones, and he is hit out of bounds by Jack Campbell, but a new set of downs for Detroit. Or Minnesota. I almost said Detroit.
Jack Campbell, one of the bigger guys for this Detroit Lions team, trying to force him outside on the pressure, but doesn't really make sense when you're guarding a receiving back like Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones had a clear 1st down. Darnold playing calm, playing very safe, knowing he has to play safe most likely this game because it's battle for the 1 seed, and you don't want to make too many mistakes in this playoff game kind of
JJ
atmosphere.
Six fanboy says, "Who you got?" I got Minnesota. I'm wearing this jersey to jinx the Lions. 1st and 10. It goes to Aaron Jones. He breaks the tackle at the 45, still going, and is brought down at the 47. Another positive gain for the Vikings. This offense is rolling early as we take a look at this Lions defense. Again, I'm going to go back to the names that were on IR. This defense started the year had Marcus Davenport, Ennis Rakestraw, Aleem McNeil, Aiden Hutchinson, Malcolm Rodriguez, Carlton Davis, among others. 2nd down and 4 now for Minnesota. Jones in the backfield, Jefferson to the left, Addison to the right. You got Munt and Hawkinson lined up on the line. Coming out in single back formation, ball, and we got some movement up front. And 3 flags come flying in, and we got ourselves some laundry on the field.
Yeah, clearly, just a clear false start by Detroit. They moved way before he even snapped the ball. Some players just didn't move. Some players just jumped way too early there, as it's now going to be 2nd and 9 for the Minnesota Vikings. Let's see in this replay here.
Pretty obvious.
Oh, clearly.
Yeah.
I think that's Josh Oliver and Muddit leaving early.
Johnny Munt, former Los Angeles Ram. I remember those days. He actually wasn't even a bad fullback when the Rams had him. Pretty decent player, to be honest, but he was only known for being decent as the clock has started up again. Jack behind on the clock once again. 2nd down and 9. Darnold under duress fires it, is incomplete, and the Lions were just all over that one, and it's 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, it looked like a design blitz from the outside. Some of those guys that were inside dropped it back in coverage as Detroit forcing the pressure inside. We'll see on this replay here. Darnold getting ready to take the snap. The offensive line trying to force pressure. Cam Akers on the inside instead of Aaron Jones. You have Anzalone coming on the outside. Campbell rushing in, and that was just a clear, easy pressure on Darnold.
Yeah.
What Kevin O'Connell, though, did for Darnold was just really good in general, though.
Kevin O'Connell is truly starting to establish himself as one of the best OCs in all, pretty much one of the best coaches in all of football. 3rd and 9. Darnold under duress fires it, is incomplete. He wanted Hawkinson, but he could not survive the ground. It is incomplete with 7:12 to go. Minnesota's going to have to punt this one back.
Yeah, I mean, you saw it there. Hawkinson hit your hands. You got to hang on to that, but good stop by Detroit there. Now you're calm after losing a bit of momentum. Now it'll be Lions ball with, unless a fake happens or anything else like that, Detroit will get the ball back and hopefully start rolling.
Minnesota does like to pull out of BS at times. 4th down and 9, but it seemed like there's not going to be anything here. The Lions are basically playing a block formation. Wright sends it away, and it's going to be fielded at about the 10-yard line. And Khalif Raymond looks like he's going to try to return this one. It's a good return for Raymond at about the 23-yard line, and that is where the Lions will take over with 7 minutes to go. Now, you were saying?
Sorry, go. You go.
When I was looking at the Detroit Lions offense, I've noticed that they are full of firepower, but the problem is sometimes they just don't know how to use said firepower. Like, when you've got this running back duo of Monty and Gibbs, and you're basically calling it the Sonic and Knuckles of the league, you've seen how talented this team really is, but it still seems like with some of these games against good teams that the Lions are still not playing up to their potential. Have you noticed that? The Lions seem to struggle against good teams. Now,
easily.
I get they're banged up and still, but, like, you look back at that Bills game, the Bills were running away with it from the start. Like, you look at the games against the Packers, I mean, they were struggling against them. I'm not saying that they're a bad football team, because they're not. They're an amazing team. But, like, wouldn't that make you a little bit worried that you're going to have to play all these good teams so banged up and so, like, just able to – you're just going to be struggling? Would that worry you at all as a Lions fan? Because that would terrify me if I was a Lions fan.
I would be a little worried, but, you're banged up, regular season, any given Sunday, everything happens. All you need to really do is bring it in the playoffs when you're a good team like Detroit. Hopefully you'll get more healthy. You need to win this game because you get an extra week of rest, no week of an extra injury just in case going on, and you're at home, which Detroit is way better at home. I know they lost at home twice this year, but and I know were very good on the road actually, but most of their really hard games came at home, and all their tougher schedule and tougher team games came at home. So this will be a very important building block for the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, that's pretty well said. This isn't necessarily a learning experience, but if the Lions can go out and pummel the Vikings, that would show that this is not a team you want to mess with. Especially like the Lions remind me a lot of Notre Dame. Do you know why?
Why?
Complete a talented roster, banged up to hell and back, but still beating teams. So as of right now, the playoffs are set to be the Chargers versus the Texans, the Steelers versus the Ravens. Oh Lord. The Broncos versus the Bills, the Packers versus the Eagles, the Commies versus the Bucks, and the
Ooh.
winner of tonight's game will be traveling to Los Angeles to play the Rams. Now the Rams have had a very good home playoff record, have not lost a home playoff game there since 2017. And I believe
I'm
they've had
shocked.
6 since.
Hear me out. Hear me out. I'm shocked that the Eagles Packers game is not the Sunday night game and the Commanders Bucks game is the 4:30 game. I'm surprised they gave the Commanders a night game. Not a lot of people will want to watch Shaden Daniels though.
I'll tell you what, I am not doing the Lions Rams game. Somebody else gonna have to do that game because I'm not doing it. I will get demonetized. Like I will get demonetized instantly because people know I have a hatred for the Lions now. I don't want to hate the Lions, but the fans have made me hate the team. 1st and 10 at the 23. It's a pitch to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's got space at the 25. Still chugging the legs, but it's brought down about the 27-yard line. So call it maybe a gain of 4 or 5 yards. And it's second down and medium.
Yeah, you see what Gibbs could do. Rushing inside, just a big name player. And obviously, the guy at Alabama that was drafted, what people thought a little too high. I was one of the people, but he has been very impressive his first 2 years. Early in his career, was kind of behind Montgomery and became a split back. Now Montgomery's hurt. Since he's been hurt, which kind of hurts Detroit, he's been playing very well.
Second down and 6 to go now for Detroit. So it turns out I was right the first time. 2nd and 6. Goff under duress. Floats one. It is caught. It is a first down Laporta. And he will move the sticks. First down Detroit.
Yeah, you see it there. Detroit just making plays, Goff making plays. He was in the Super Bowl, played in big playoff games, won big playoff games. He's known for moments like this. Darnold's kind of new to this. So, besides in college, he's going to have to get used to things like this.
Yeah, Goff just got to stay relaxed. And he'll probably be able to figure it out eventually. First down and 10 now. Ball is at the... I'm pretty sure that is the 40. I cannot see this angle. Ball's at the 33-yard line. They hand this one off to Gibbs. Spins off one, but it's going to be brought down with no gain by big 58 Jonathan Grenard. Now, again, when I look at this, you forgot to run the clock, by the way.
I know, yeah. It's not 4. But, yeah, you see Gibbs trying to spin out of it. Jahad Ward has been playing very well in Minnesota as you could play him inside, you could play him outside. Wink really loved him, and he was just a guy that was one of Wink's guys, let's just say.
2nd and 10. Goff fires wide open receiver, and there's Amon-Ra St. Brown. Down inside the 47, first down Detroit.
Yeah, he's doing that little Cam Ward trend. You saw it on that first down play. Amon-Ra has just been elite, especially in the slot. This play, he was not in the slot, but in motion. Guys like Amon-Ra in this Lions scheme are just very, mix and matching well together. Amon-Ra is a great player, and right now he's in the slot.
1st and 10. Goff steps up, fires. It is incomplete. Intended for, I believe that is number 13. Call that Craig Reynolds. I thought that was Josh Reynolds for a second, but no, Josh Reynolds has not been relevant in the NFL in a very long time. Let's call a spade a spade.
Josh Reynolds in Denver now. Got injured. Obviously a guy that was supposed to be big in Denver. Hopefully everything's well with him, but yeah, now Craig Reynolds, the backup running back, has been very involved since Dave Montgomery's been hurt.
2nd down and 10. Ball is going to be at the 47. Goff fires wide open again. Is Sam Laporta. He'll be down at about the 37. It's going to be third down at about 2.
Yeah, you see Laporta, a guy who hasn't really been as big as he was last year, not really used much in the offense. Obviously, since you got a guy like Jameson Williams back, you signed Tim Patrick. You have the O-line been playing very well. You're using the run game a little more, and Goff has just been using the long ball more. Jared Goff has improved, especially as a passer this season. So obviously, Laporta in the short down and distance, he's that type of tight end. Isn't really going to be used much in that.
So now third down and 2, 3:46 to go. Clock is running. Play clock at 1. Goff's got to snap this thing, and it looks like Campbell got the timeout off. Jack is pursuing a romantic relationship with his cousin, according to Premix Sports 28. So
Oh, wait, no, they call a timeout here.
It'll be the first.
Thought they called the flag.
No. I literally said Campbell got the timeout off. So with 3:38 to go, Detroit will take their first timeout. I got to adjust the timeouts real quick because they're still preset from the Georgia game, so that's why the timeouts were a bit off. So, yeah, what a first quarter it's been so far. These teams are just trading blows, but they just haven't found the end zone yet. So we're looking at, is there somebody that you think, what's one player that truly impacts this Detroit Lions team that, like, you think that they would be Super Bowl contenders with?
Can I say 5 players?
One.
The offensive line.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
This offensive line, if they had an average offensive line instead of a good one, they would not be this far.
3rd and 2. They're going to give this one to Reynolds. He's got the first down. So they're going a little bit in the bag of tricks, but there is laundry on the field. Looks like this will be holding. It's going to be holding against Kevin Zeitler, the former New York Giant and Baltimore Raven, and Cleveland Brown. So with 3:36 to go, it's going to be 3rd down and 12.
Cincinnati Bengal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kevin Zeitler has been really good all year, actually. That's a clear hold.
JJ
Clear hold. He thought he could get away with that.
JJ Sex fanboy says, I wish I was his cousin.
Oh, my God.
That's probably one of my
But
people,
yeah,
to be honest.
the merciless.
They love you, Jack.
Hasn't.
Even my people love you.
All love to the JJ Segs fanboys.
Best ever. Okay. See, that I just can't read out. I can't read that comment out loud. Yeah, I can't do that, unfortunately. Play clock at 1. They barely get it off. Goff fires. It is complete. It is caught by Tim Patrick. He's going to be short by about 4 yards. Now, here's the first decision from Dan Campbell. Do you go for it, or do you put in Mr. Automatic to kick a field goal?
I would kick the field goal. I know it's deep, but yeah, I would genuinely just go for it here.
And to no one's surprise, they are going for it. Shocker. Dan Gamble is back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you missed him. 4th down and 5. Play clock at 7. Will they snap this ball? That's the question. Are they going to snap this ball? They do. Goff fires. It is complete. It's Jameson Williams. He's got the first down and just lowers the shoulder and just ran over Stephon Gilmore. So Dan Gamble pays off once again. First down,
you see
Lions.
it there. Yeah, Jameson Williams running that little crosser. As Jameson Williams has been the only guy on my fantasy team, which my fantasy team was terrible, that was consistent all year. He has really stepped up this year, and people kind of forgot about him after his ACL injury at Alabama, and he's just been very good this season when he's been playing.
1st and 10. Goff, they give this one to Gibbs. He's got space at 20, 15, 10, 5. He'll walk in. Touchdown, Detroit.
Easy score for Detroit. Just running all the way through all those Minnesota defenders as they score for Jahmyr Gibbs. Now we wait to see what happens here. Obviously, Dan Campbell's not going to go for 2 because that would be pretty dumb. But Gibbs, another guy who first-round pick out of Alabama, thought he was a round 2 type talent when he did come out. shockingly went around one. I think Detroit was the only team that really was that high on him.
He won 12th
And
overall.
yeah, I know. I thought he was going to fall to the second round. That was a shocking pick to me, but makes a great run there and has been very good in the NFL.
Extra point from Jake Bates is up and it's good. 7-0 our score in favor of the Lions. Kickoff coming up next. But we ain't doing no commercials, so let's find something else to talk about, shall we? Let's talk about something that happened earlier today that really caught my eye, and that was on 4th down when Boogie Basham jumped off sides.
The GOAT, bro. He's the GOAT for that.
Lawrence Tynes, you may have seen this, but Lawrence Tynes made a tweet saying that Boogie Basham's jersey sales have just skyrocketed after that play.
Easily. He was on the practice squad. Hasn't really been good. We traded him from Buffalo right before the 2023 started. We got a seventh and Boogie Basham for a sixth, and yeah, Boogie Basham hasn't really been the player that the Giants fans wanted, but probably won't even be on the team next year. But doesn't matter. He got us the number 3 pick basically, and Kayvon Thibodeau for punching Tanner McKee basically in the face. So we'll take that.
Yeah, that's pretty well said. Now, I look further into it. I'm a little bit shocked that we're playing on Monday Night Football. But yeah, of course, I got to wait till the final day of the wild card. Ugh. Great. And the Rams have been horrible on Monday Night Football.
Want to see the Giants schedule? Our road schedule is kind of not bad. Our home schedule is brutal. I'll send it to you on Twitter. I wish we played the Jets instead, though.
Oh my God! I wish this was Gerard. I thought for a second this was Gerard Maya's his Twitter account. I said, "You guys want to fire me? Fuck your number 1 pick." It's a parody account. I had a feeling that was the real one.
Oh my God! Why can't we just fire both, bro? Like at this point, Shane and Dable are most likely going to be
Jack's type is boys who wear white Lions jerseys, black and gray NBC Sports hats, white headphones, and black hoodies, and a luscious beard. Are you hitting on me, Jack?
here. No.
I fucking
What
hope
the?
not. Creep. Bryce Young MVP next year. Okay, yeah, let's read more comments like that. Ones that are going to make me laugh. I love Bryce Young, but he is not an MVP candidate. Come on. Come on now. Like, what are we doing?
Bryce Young is going to be really good next year. That's my prediction.
I agree.
And he will.
Especially when they
And
get him a
depends
good
what.
quarterback.
Yeah. But it's been very rough, man. For Bryce Young in his career.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What happened? What happened?
The
What happened?
Giants ownership plans to meet with both GM Joe Shane and Brian Dable to understand their vision for the team, along with evaluating the past season before decision. All scenarios are on the table.
Oh no, this is scary. I don't know if they will be fired or kept. This is scary. Hopefully they fire Shane Bowen, our defensive coordinator. But yeah, he needs to. He's the one that definitely needs to go 100%. If he doesn't go, I might cry. Put this on your account stream and just have tears in my eyes.
What are you talking about with Shane Bowen?
I hate Shane Bowen. He's actually one of the worst, probably the worst defensive coordinator in football.
Remember you Giant fans were high on him in Hard Knocks? Everybody was so fired up to get him. Oh yeah, let's get Shane Bowen.
Not me.
as our
Not
defense.
me. Not me. Not me.
One
And you
source,
know not me either.
One source noted it wouldn't be surprising if this process extends beyond Monday.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either.
Okay, yeah, so nothing.
Could be like the Joe Judge.
1st and 10. Darnold under duress. Got to do something. And it's brought down at the 3-yard line. What a play by number 99. I believe that is the Darius Smith, the man they traded for from the Browns. And it's going to be 2nd down and forever.
Zadarius Smith, a guy who they especially needed with Davenport and Hutchinson out. You needed a starting edge rusher. You needed a starting caliber edge rusher. The former Minnesota Viking makes a play.
That's pretty much all you could ask for if you're a Lions fan. Like a giant minus 25-yard sack. Make it 2nd down and 27 from the 3. It's a screen to Aaron Jones. He's got a block, and he's going to be out of bounds. Picks up about half the yards back. And that's going to make it third down at about 14.
Yeah, you see Aaron Jones, a guy who's really been helping Darnold's success. When he was in the lineup with Jordan Love playing, he was a very big piece in that offense. Most of the targets when they were both on the field together were to Aaron Jones. So, yeah, now with Darnold there, it changed a little bit. And with him in the backfield, it helps guys like Jefferson and Addison make room.
Now make it third down and 18 as he picked up about 9 yards on that play. Darnold. Gotta do something. Fires one incomplete. Just over the head of TJ Hawkinson. And it's fourth down and 18 with 7 seconds to play. And we lost Jack. And the punt's away. Detroit will be taking possession back again. This will be fielded at the 35. Here's Khalif Raymond. He's got a good return, but he's brought back at the 30. Where the hell is Jack? Where'd you go?
Wi-Fi issue. I switched my Wi-Fi again.
Shocker.
We're back though. How do you feel about the draw Mayo fire? I wasn't shocked at all.
Right decision.
Well, they're not playing on. They're not playing a. I thought they were playing also a Peacock game this year too. Playing Amazon Prime though.
So I do want to highlight this right now is that I have made a decision for what game that I will be doing. The game that I will be doing is a game that I've been hoping for in the playoffs forever. I've waited too long for this. The game that I will be calling Ravens Steelers 3. The trilogy game. A game that everyone's been waiting for. And the last time I did it, the Pittsburgh Steelers won.
I honestly think I'm gonna have my playoff predictions out soon on my account, Jack Esports. Wait to hear that soon. So yeah, after this game, they should be out tomorrow or Tuesday. I'm gonna see how much it also snows in my area. Is it supposed to snow where you live?
Tomorrow?
Yeah, it is in my area.
No. We were told we were going to get snow, but it seems incredibly unlikely now.
I don't think we're gonna get a snow day. If anything, we'll get a half day. I doubt it
We're
though.
not getting anything in Newburgh. It's not supposed to snow at all.
Where I live in Central Jersey, it's just the Browns are definitely gonna trade out of this pick. The Raiders are gonna get 6.
Yeah, they have to. But yeah, I will be calling Steelers Ravens 3. Whether Jack joins me or not, we don't know yet. Jack's celebrity crush is Adriana Pecorelli. Sources tell Empire Sports Media. Any comment on that?
You're weird, Joe. Yeah, I'm exposing his name. You're weird.
Who is it?
You're weird. That's my boy from Staten Island. Yeah,
Expose his name.
yeah. I got to expose his name, bro. I got to. I got to expose his name, bro.
Come on, you gotta do it.
That's crazy.
Just letting all my Yinzers and Ravens fans know that I will be calling the Ravens and Steelers third meeting as we get ready to start the second quarter. And we've got laundry right off the rip. And this will be a false start against number 58. That is Panay Sewell as we set the quarter to the second. As we are set to begin the second quarter of action. Now, the Lions could not have had a better first quarter, minus that mishap.
Yeah.
And, minus that mishap. So here we go. First down and 15 now for Detroit. Handoff to Jameer Gibbs, and he is brought down at about the 29-yard line. Jack forgot to run the clock again.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so I was just checking everything that was going on with coach firings. I have heard nothing. As me as a mini sideline reporter here, just shocked about the Gerard Mayo move. I think they kind of told him before the game that he was going to get fired, but yeah, never really heard anything there.
To be honest, I'm not shocked.
Yeah, we all know.
I'm not gonna. All right, so second out of 12 now. Gibbs is blown up. What a hit! Andrew Van Ginkel. That is why he is a Pro Bowler. And Gibbs was hit hard. What a hit! Oh my God.
Wow. Yeah, Andrew Van Ginkel, a guy who's been doing very good off the rush, one of the more smarter edge rushers in the league, giving it to Gibbs, beating Sewell on the outside. That's kind of rare, and Jameer Gibbs takes a big loss. Gibbs probably got the wind knocked out of him a little bit, but it's obviously going to be
That
okay.
is a perfect football hit. Third and 20. Goff under pressure. He is sacked. The other stud defensive end, Jonathan Grenard, gets back there for a sack, and it's fourth and a mile. What a series by the Minnesota defense.
Yeah, you see what Minnesota does here. Grenard kind of doubled and deals with Decker, who is one of the best left tackles in the sport. And Grenard just easily beats him, as Grenard is one of the best edge rushers in the league, too, and he's one of the more underrated ones. People don't really expect that.
Fourth and 31
And
as Fox sends it. It'll be fielded by Powell at the 45, makes a cut, and is brought down at about the 50. So the Vikings will take over. We got some chippiness between Vildor and Powell. So possession will flip right back to Minnesota. As expected, this is a defensive showdown with 13:10 to go. You are watching the Empire Sports Media Game of the Week, but there are no commercials, so let's keep the conversation going. Because that is what we do. I'd also like to shout out everybody that's in the chat that are currently running it up per usual. Just hit about 100 views tonight, so for the first half, we're off to a pretty good start. Can't really complain. The Give 'em 5 chat is dead. There is no one in the chat. They have a few people that are just not chatting. Meanwhile, our chat is full of comments that are some good and some bad. So, I mean, yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, so now we wait for, obviously, this game. This game has just been very good. I mean, a lot of big moments so far. It's kind of been dead. You kind of expected a shootout, even though both teams do have good defenses, but yeah. Oh, wait, I just saw this. Tyreek Hill said, I'm out, bro. It's great playing here, but wow, I just saw this breaking news. Tyreek Hill basically saying he's out. He could be retiring because we heard, remember, in his report after his first season, he could be retiring after 2 seasons. It's been 2 seasons.
Did Sewell not break that 20 minutes ago?
Yeah, but I didn't think he said that, though.
He did say, I read it off in the comments.
Yeah, but, he didn't say, I'm out.
God.
I think, I don't think he's going to be traded. I think he's going to retire. That's what I think. I think Tyreek Hill's retiring from football. I think that was his last game in the NFL. That's my hot take.
You're lucky I don't have the sound effects anymore because you'd be getting the Prices Right horn right now if I still have my sound effects, which I don't, unfortunately, but it's whatever.
Nolan Arenado blocked the trade to Houston. If the Red Sox go hard at him, non-football, but Nolan Arenado blocked the trade to the Astros, so most likely he'll probably be a Yankee or Red Sox.
I don't know why you want Arenado. He's declining and he's incredibly old.
He'll probably be cheap, and he only has 2 years left on his deal, so we can just get off of it.
I guess so. If you're feeling that confident about a fossil Nolan Arenado, I do have some.
I'd rather Bregman, though. What's breaking news?
I do have some breaking news regarding future broadcasts on Empire Sports Media and future podcasts for the future. We are launching Across the Subway is back for a second year in a row. Your number one podcast for all things Mets and Yankees. It'll now be a 2x2 show this time. as we'll get back to the next announcement in a minute. 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. I'm going to run the clock so Jack doesn't forget. Handoff up the gut, and stuffed immediately is Alex Anzalone. I don't know what that Vikings run, I don't know what the Cam Akers was doing. He basically did the first down symbol after getting a yard. So now we look at Sam Darnold, 14 wins. His previous career high was 7.
Wasn't that
7.
in Carolina? Oh no, I was with the Jets.
2nd and 9. Darnold fires. It is caught. It is Isaiah Oliver. Makes cut the 40 down at the 35. TJ Hawkinson wants a penalty. They will not get one. But there is more
Now we
injury on the
will.
field. Let's see what this is about.
As yeah, you see it there. TJ Hawkinson. I'm assuming he's gonna get their call there, but it'll look like it is.
Oh, yeah.
I did not hear the penalty, but yeah. Oh, he took a big shot.
I think that was unnecessary. TJ Hawkinson wanted a targeting call.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
But
Isaiah Oliver,
regardless,
when Hawkinson was out though, was very good, especially for Sam Darnold.
but the penalty is declined regardless. So it's completely irrelevant. 1st and 10. Darnold nearly intercepted, but still blown up regardless by Amik Robertson. Let's just go back. I want to see the replay because I'm pretty sure this was nearly a pick six. If we'll go back and see the
Let's
replay
see this replay.
with 12 minutes, because they're not going to show it, because Darnold knows that that play was busted from the beginning. 2nd down and 10. Darnold, under duress, goes deep. He wants his man Addison incomplete.
Oh,
He was covered by Terrion Arnold, the rookie, and it's 3rd down and 10.
yeah, Terrion Arnold, one of the really good rookies in this class. People did not like that pick. He was the top corner off the board. People forget it was either Bowers or Arnold was going to be the pick for the Raiders.
The fact that he went that low was crazy to me.
Oh yeah, easily. I mean, he kind of went low, and Arnold was probably the best corner in that class too, in my opinion, and he's showing it this year.
So now 3rd down and 10.
I got the clock for this play.
All right. Darnold goes deep. He's got Jefferson, and he's got himself a 1st-and-goal to go. Justin Jefferson. I mean, watching this dude is just a pleasure.
Oh yeah, he's easily a top receiver in football. See him kind of make any quarterback good.
No. Let's not waste any time. He is the top receiver in football. Come on.
I mean, who knows? I mean, Jefferson is just a really good receiver outside of Jamar Chase, in my opinion. But Jefferson makes a play on Amik Roberts. Roberts trying to stay on his lean on him, but it's really hard to guard a guy like Jefferson. And Justin Jefferson has been just performing amazing for the past 4 years.
Well said. They give this one to Cam Akers. He's going to fight for a couple of yards, but it'll be brought down by Branch and Joseph. Now, you want to talk about the most unlikely duo in the NFL? Look no further than Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph.
Oh, yeah. Joseph, a guy who is very hard-nosed, a guy that's not, let's just say, dirty. Let's just make that up there. Well, not really make it up. People say he's dirty all the time, but it's whatever on that.
Kirby
And
Joseph goes for
Brian
your knees.
Branch is a safety.
Kirby Joseph goes for your knees. Brian Branch goes for your head. Simple as that. So now 2nd-and-goal.
Basically, the slingshot duo.
The Vikings are going to get a timeout. I'm not sure. Or what are they doing? Oh, that was weird.
I think it was something to do. The clock was a little off, but the clock's still running. Oh, what's going on?
I am
Kevin
just as
O'Connell looks.
confused.
He has a little evil smirk on his face. He's a little evil smirk on his face, O'Connell.
He's got to know what's going on. So 2nd.
Okay, now it's at 25.
Darnold, under pressure, rolls left, floats one up, incomplete with 10:20 to go.
God, did I just lag again? Hello?
You lagged for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, you lagged for a second.
Yeah, hey, my Wi-Fi is just bugging today. I don't know what's going on, but now it's 3rd-and-10. Darnold really had a little bit of time. No one was open, so throwing it away was fair. Third and goal. Big third and goal for Minnesota. They need this.
Third down and goal to go. Darnold under pressure fires end zone incomplete. He just overshot Hawkinson, and it's fourth and goal.
Yeah, Hawkinson, one of the more premier tight ends in the sport. Couldn't really do much there. Darnold kind of overshot him. There was pressure early as Aaron Glenn has just been one of the best defense coordinators in the sport. As they're on the field, they're
What?
staying on the field. This is very risky. If you in the NFL attempts on fourth down, they converted 6, and most of those fourth down conversions came in big crucial moments.
Okay then.
You run the clock for this. I got the downs.
Fourth down and goal. They snap it. Darnold under pressure floats one over the head of Jefferson, and the Lions make a massive stop on defense.
Big stop by Detroit there. Great coverage there by the Detroit Lions, as Darnold really had nothing to do there. This is why Detroit wins these type of games, and that's why they will complete the sweep on another 14-win team. Just Darnold lofting it for Jefferson. Did beat a Meek Roberts there, but a little overshot, as now Detroit will have the ball. And Jefferson looks mad.
I would be mad too, because Darnold just looks. He ain't seeing ghosts, but he looks flat as hell tonight. It has not been a great day for Sam Darnold, but the Lions will take over first down and 10. So now I would be a little bit concerned if I'm a Vikings fan, knowing that my team has been stopped twice. So you really sit there and wonder, like, it's all coming downhill now. Like, I'm not saying that you thought you were going to collapse, but, like, I would be kind of worried right now if I was on the Vikings. I would be concerned.
I would have took the 3 there. Even though you're at the 5, I would have took the 3.
I would have took the 3
Surprisingly ran
also.
it once. I would have ran it twice there. I know you're a passing offense, but gotta me, please.
I just have a problem with the thought of going for it on fourth and goal. You're only down 7. Your defense has been getting stop after stop after stop. Take the damn points. Like, it's blasphemy to me.
Yeah, this it's gonna be very rough. As the Cowboys will play in MetLife Stadium 3 times this year.
Really.
Not 3 times. 2 times versus the Giants once and the Jets. So I'm assuming those games will be back-to-back weeks.
Figures.
Giants have the number 3 pick, recent history, pick 3s. So these are the last 10 third overall picks. Drake May, Will Anderson, Derek Stingley, Trey Lance, Jeff Okudah, Quentin Williams, Sam Darnold, Solomon Thomas, Joey Bosa, Dante Flower, Blake Bortles.
What are you looking at?
Number 3 picks over the last 10 years.
You got some good names, some not so good names.
Yeah. Recent good names, especially. Mainly because the Texans were good at drafting.
And then there was Solomon Thomas. Ugh.
Sam Darnold wasn't good with his team. Trey Lance, Jeff Okudah has been okay. Dante Flower, Blake Bortles.
Trey Lance should have never been a third overall pick. Trey Lance should have never been a third overall pick.
I don't think no other team would have took him third. I think if you needed a quarterback, they would have taken Fields. Just the Niners are dumb.
Absolutely. First and 10. They give this one to Gibbs. He's got an alley. Jahmyr Gibbs is out of bounds after about a pickup of, call it, 5 yards. So as we're looking at the hit on Jahmyr Gibbs, a clean hit, but yeah, he definitely got the wind knocked out of him.
Oh, yeah, easily.
When you're coming down like that on a high-speed collision, I mean, my coach always say football is not a contact sport, it's a collision sport. And he's right, because that is a collision, not a hit. 2nd and 5, Goff under pressure, and it's incomplete. They're going to say the ball is out, but no, they're going to call it incomplete. I want to see a replay on that.
Yeah, I think that's more of a grounding. I think that was more of a grounding.
Not even grounding. I think that's a fumble.
That means that would be a safety.
It should be a safety, I'm pretty sure. I got to see this again. And Team USA has come back down 3-1 in the World Junior Championship final, so that's good news. Team USA has evened it up. Hell yeah. For all you hockey watchers
Great for
out
Team
there.
USA. As we are
Yes.
waiting.
3rd down and 5. Like they're going to say incomplete. Are we going to get a review, though?
9:31.
Let's see. So Goff is obviously Van Ginkel slips. Let's see. I think that's grounding. He threw it. Whatever. I guess
Yeah,
no.
I don't know. They got
3rd
to
and
play off
5,
before.
and there's Laporta, and he will. Are they gonna
Get
give
it.
him the first?
Yep,
Yeah,
I
but
think.
that's like such a. Oh my god.
That should be
That
grounding.
should have been
He was
grounding.
basically on the ground and he threw it like just on the dirt. Like, it
Like
should just be a fumble or something.
what are
I
we
think.
doing, NFL?
I don't know.
Figure it out already. 1st and 10 with 9 minutes to go. Here's Jameer Gibbs, and he'll pick up maybe less than a yard.
Yeah, you saw what Gibbs does there. I mean, Gibbs is a great back, but this Vikings front has been kind of shutting him down all night.
I agree. As we're gonna hop back into our
There, we're
so
seeing the replay.
yeah, no updates with our comments. A little bit dry tonight, I'll be honest, but hey, I mean, we're off to a great start, and these streams tend to pick it up at the end. So I mean,
Yep.
we'll see what happens. Plus, I'm more concerned about what happens to the World Juniors than the views. 2nd and 9, they give this one to Reynolds. He'll pick up about 8 yards, make it 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, you see what Reynolds does. I mean, he's a good quality backup. Played some snaps last season, and is kind of a good backup behind Montgomery in his power offense. Guy like Gibbs and Montgomery, a 1-2 combo. You kind of want a guy that could be that pushful force. Let's just say.
So next season's opponents for the Giants: Cowboys, Eagles, Commanders twice, Packers, Vikings, Niners, Chiefs, Chargers, Bears, Lions, Saints, Broncos, Raiders, Patriots. Oh my
I could see 10 wins
god.
with a quarterback and a new DC.
You get
No
5.
bias there, of
5.
course.
3rd and 1, Reynolds will have the first. Yeah, I think that's
Cool.
maybe 5 wins. Maybe 5.
Well, again with this roster, that's 3 wins. But
That's 1
we're gonna
win.
make a lot of improvements in the summers. But
No. With this
yeah,
roster, that is 1 win. And your 1 win is
hey,
the
we'll see.
Raiders.
Hey, we'll see. I think we would beat the Patriots.
I don't know. 1st and 10 to go. Ball is at the 26-yard line. 7 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. Goff under pressure. Batted up, intercepted! It's picked off! It's Ivan Pace Jr. What an individual effort by the Vikings linebacker. Wow, what a play. For the first time tonight, and it's probably not the last time, but Jared Goff, you've just fucked the ball.
Yeah, Jared Goff was trying to play. You got Mercedes kind of blitzing the safety, getting right inside there.
You're not
As they're trying
supposed
to set the
to.
screen for Reynolds.
Just a reminder,
As
you're not supposed to talk during the video because that's like the.
oh wait, we played the video.
Yeah, play the video.
Oh shoot, we got the software on this video.
I heard you fucked the ball. Yeah, I
No.
added it.
Oh shoot, tell me next time. But yeah, now Darnold's in great position.
But yeah, that does seem like a ball don't lie moment as possession has now flipped to the Vikings. 1st and goal to go. Darnold under pressure fires, end zone, incomplete. Broken up by Amir Robertson. He wanted Jefferson, and it's 2nd and goal. But yeah, my buddy
Yeah,
just
you
texted me,
see.
ball don't lie.
Yeah, you see Jefferson there. I mean, trying to kind of getting guarded by Meek Roberts all night. They're really locking up Jordan Addison by putting your best corner in Terrion Arnold, in my opinion, on him. But Meek Roberts, who has been really good, hasn't really been the number one corner for them, and they're putting him on Jefferson so they can kind of box out Jefferson. in a way, besides on blitzes.
Second down and goal to go. It's 6:49 to go here in the quarter. Darnold, play action, under duress, floats it, end zone, out of
Oh,
bounds.
Jefferson gotta catch that ball.
I'm not
He
going to sit
gotta
there
hold
and
on.
blame Jefferson as Darnold kind of threw that one a little bit out of bounds, but you cannot possibly stall out again.
Oh, Jefferson, you gotta catch that. It was in your hands the first time. If you catch that, you're in. Nah, actually, you're not,
No,
because I
you're
don't think
still
the
out
feet
of
would have been
bounds
the same like that.
You're still out of bounds regardless.
Yeah.
So now a huge play coming up. Third down and goal. Jefferson has the second most yards in the league, just behind Jamar Chase. Third down and goal to go. Darnold under pressure, floats it up, end zone, over the head of Jefferson again.
Oh,
Oh my.
gotta hold that in.
Okay, on second
You're
thought.
wide open.
Okay, on second thought, maybe I do want to play the Vikings. Maybe I do want to play the
Yeah, you see.
Vikings.
Yeah, you see Jefferson there. Amik Roberts just fell.
He
He
got
got juked out of
cooked.
his socks. He got absolutely cooked on that route. Bit in on the Jefferson juke move, and Jefferson was wide open in the back of the end zone. Darnold overshot him a little
You
bit.
can't miss that throw
Almost a
3 times.
3-7 for Minnesota.
You missed that throw
Oh,
3 times. But now finally, they will take the points, and the field goal is good. So Minnesota gets on the board. 7-3 our score after, pretty sure that's Will Reichert. Is that Will Reichert? I think that's Will Reichert. I could not tell for a second.
yeah.
It
As
is
now
Will
it's
Reichert.
7-3.
So the Vikings do get themselves on the board, and it was definitely needed. But yeah, on second thought, maybe I do want to play the Lions.
You mean the Vikings?
Yeah, the
That would be a
Vikings.
win. You
I
guys, I think my biggest hot take, which I'm gonna say right now already with my first prediction, I'm leaking my first prediction. The Packers will upset the Philadelphia Eagles. Saquon will choke in the playoffs in big moments. He won't do that well. And Kenny Clark and that Packers front will shut him down as the Green Bay Packers will upset the Philadelphia Eagles in round one. All right, I'll be right back. I got to go real quick.
You know what? On second thought, we will take a 6-second. We'll be right back in a minute. You're watching the Empire Sports Media Game of the Week. It just didn't play. Oh, god damn just messed up on the stream. So yeah,
Yep.
I am trying to put this thing back together because something is just not right. Everything is out of whack. So bear with me as I try to get this thing back together. I guess that's what I get for trying to do a commercial break. Alright, so we should be able to flip that horizontal. Or is that what we do? Hang on. I'm just going to get rid of this overlay. Oh no, it's that overlay. Okay, yeah, so no wonder everything was a cluster. So yeah, we are, so I apologize if the scoreboard is out of whack. We are currently working to bring it back to you any second now. Just give it about 3 seconds. And there it is. So we apologize for the issues. That's what I get for trying to do a commercial break, when the commercial was clearly not working.
As the Vikings kick it away.
And this is going to be fielded in the end zone for a touchback again. Swall commented karma for commercial breaks.
It's crazy. See this Lions offense. Barry Sanders showing the Lions 33.3 points per
To be
game, going
fair,
into
though,
season
he ain't
leading the
wrong.
NFL.
He ain't wrong, to be
Yeah.
fair. That is
Yeah.
karma for commercials.
6 games with 40 plus points, plus 200 point differential. Detroit's been going crazy on the offensive side of the ball and defense, too, with the amount of injuries they had.
So now 1st and 10 for Detroit as possession is now flipped back to Detroit. Goff fires. He's got a man. It is caught. It is Patrick. He falls down, but after picking up 8 yards, 2nd down and short.
Yeah, Tim Patrick, a guy that came over when he was released from the Broncos, dealt with a lot of injuries in Denver, was a very promising and good receiver. I wish we got to see Russell Wilson and Bo Nix with him, but him in Detroit has just been a match made in heaven.
That's a pretty good way to describe it. I mean, this dude is in pretty much a perfect scenario where he could just go out and be a wide receiver 2 or 3. He won't have much to worry about. He could just play his brand of football. 2nd and 2. Goff under duress. Fires. It is caught. 1st down to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he is wrestled down at the 48.
Yeah, Amon-Ra St. Brown has just been a great player for Detroit his whole career. 4th-round pick. He says he counts his receivers that were ahead of him as, yeah, Amon-Ra shifting over. Sorry, that wasn't Amon-Ra. Jameson Williams in motion this time as Amon-Ra in the slot just making plays.
Yeah, Amon-Ra St. Brown is not normal.
Is my audio good?
Yeah, 1st and 10. They give this one to Gibbs, and he picks up just about 3 yards.
Yeah, Jameer Gibbs is a guy that you could run inside with him. His power, strength, agility, speed, just all over. Like the Sonic and Knuckles kind of duo. You lost Knuckles, now Sonic has to go in with the speed and make a play.
Pretty accurate to what happened in real life, in the movies. Knuckles got lost at some point, and Sonic had to do it all by himself. Football really is scripted. 2nd and 7. They give it to Jameer Gibbs, and he is shoestring tackled by Ivan Pace. Going to be 3rd down about 3.
Yeah, you saw Ivan Pace get inside there. Ivan Pace has really been one of the more underrated linebackers in the sport. Talk trash about the Giants in the first game. Said this isn't even going to be a matchup. He was right. Indeed, he was right. As he is an on and off the field linebacker for Detroit. Not Detroit, sorry. Minnesota, as he has been a very good inside linebacker for them.
Well said. So now a big play coming up. 3rd down and 3. They give this one to Craig Reynolds. He will have the first. Well, we might get a measurement. I think that are going to give it to him, and yes, they
They
will
do
say.
give it to him.
Oh no! No, they
I knew
changed
it.
the spot. All right, well, we know what the Lions are doing, but the
Yeah,
question
they're
is,
definitely going for it.
how is Dan Campbell going to get creative this time? It's not a
Ben
question.
Johnson calling the play.
It's not a question of if they're going to do it. It's a question of how they're going to do it. Who knows? We might get a Boogie Basham moment.
Yep, they're gonna try to jump them off sides till the last second, then they're gonna call the snap. That's what I think.
But no, it looks like we are
As
going to get a whistle. Are they looking at a review?
yeah, they're gonna challenge a spot,
Detroit is
and yeah, we
challenging
got
the
it from the ref.
spot of the ball. So there's no challenge, unfortunately, on this, but damn it, I will find one.
As let's see, was he down? Yes, short in my opinion. Inches, give him the inch.
You know what? I'm going to get creative here. Watch this.
What are you gonna do, creative?
We have ourselves a coach's challenge now on the stream. You could see it right here as the Lions are challenging.
Yep.
Detroit is challenging the spot of the ball. I'm going to say he was just about a half yard short.
I totally agree. I think he was a half yard short too, but we'll see. As we wait, everything's going well so far, but
I would say so.
yeah, everything's going well, especially for the Detroit Lions, but see what goes on.
I'm going to say short, but it could go either way.
Yeah, I think it's short too. I think he's short. as we still wait. Geno Smith earned $6 million in incentives.
Nice.
Hmm. How do you feel about the Broncos being the 7th seed? I feel like they're gonna get blown out round one.
I
Bo
disagree.
Nix is a rookie, and
That defense is so good.
yep, former Auburn Tiger, former Oregon Duck, Bo Nix played in college for too long,
Yeah.
but that might have helped him a little bit in the NFL. I studied how defenses work.
Bro, all these Canadians are legit rooting for Finland in the World Junior Final, which is kind of
Why?
funny because they hate America. Canada and USA are rivals in hockey.
I guess, but like,
Rent free. This is the same team that lost to Latvia and the Czech Republic, as we are now back. Looks like we will be getting the decision. I'm going to say that he did not get the first down. No, short.
yeah, gotta be.
And the call
All right.
stands. It is now 4th down and inches. Question is, though, how are they going to, the Lions going to draw them off sides? They don't. Goff fires. It is batted at the line and incomplete.
Big play for Minnesota.
I
Big
gotta see
play.
who got back there and made that play.
Yeah, he had a lot of time too. He kind of like, let's just say, forced it out. Is Darnold now back on the field?
Let's take a look at the replay here. So it's 4th and inches, and you're not only doing you're doing a play action. Let's see. This was tipped by, I'm pretty sure
Jonathan Ballard.
the
Yeah.
other free agent signing from the Vikings. They had 3
Yeah,
big
he has been
signings.
great for them too. A lot of guys who were underwhelming before the Vikings signed him kind of invested on those guys, and they're all making plays.
That is what a Brian Flores defense can do to a team. 1st down and 10. Darnold, they give this one to Aaron Jones. He makes a cut, picks up maybe 3 yards, and it's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, Aaron Jones is just a very good back, and obviously getting cut from Green Bay, which was shocking. It was kind of the shocking that they signed Josh Jacobson after running back in free agency.
So
But
hang
a
on.
guy like him is just.
I'm going to stop you for a second. We do have some breaking news in the NFL coaches realm. Mike McDaniel is back for 2025.
Not really a shocker there.
Yeah. 2nd down and 8. Darnold, under pressure, rolls out to his left, being chased by Campbell, takes a hit hard out of bounds, but he picks up positive yards. Picked up maybe 2 or 3 on that. Should be 3rd down at about 4.
Yeah, Sam Darnold just making plays there as escaping pressure by Detroit inside, and then getting chased down at the end of the play. Darnold kind of needing to use his legs after really Detroit playing great coverage this game on
I'm shocked
Minnesota.
I'm a bit shocked that he got out of that.
Yep. Just nice play for Darnold.
Make it 3rd down and 6. What'll most likely be the final snap before the 2-minute warning if this clock continues to roll. Minnesota 2 for 6 on 3rd down tonight. 3rd down and 6. Ball is at the 46-yard line. 3 to the right. Jones in the backfield. Darnold, 4-man rush. Fires. It is caught. 1st down. Who else? But one of the better receivers on this Minnesota team this year, Jalen Naylor. At one point was an automatic touchdown, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. What a first half we have played so far. Only 7-3, but this is so far one of the most entertaining games of the year. Even though it's only 7-3, this game is still incredibly entertaining.
Very intense game, battle for the 1 seed. Obviously, a playoff seeding game like this, especially for both fan bases, is going to be very, very intense. And Jalen Naylor, you saw him with the celebration doing this, the TikTok trend, Cam Moore trend, kind of going back at him on Raw in that play.
Yeah.
This is going to be scary, the Brian Dable news. I'm checking right now. I got time tonight.
Oh, my
I'm
God.
assuming that
They're not, hold on. They're not only keeping Mike McDaniel, but they're keeping Chris Greer.
Yeah, I saw that just now.
I'm gonna check in on my boy Kachuckle, one of the biggest Dolphin fans I know. Oh, you poor soul.
This is why they only got one Super Bowl one Super Bowl ring.
Have not won the Super Bowl since the 1970s. Let's listen to Urinating Tree's response on this because he just came out with a tweet. He said, like their team, the termination papers couldn't survive temperatures below 40 degrees or a team above 500. Enjoy remaining paper kittens.
Just so you know, I think if they kept Brian Flores, even though he did hate to, would be in a better spot than they were now. My take.
I disagree. I think some guys are just better off being coordinators. And you look at a guy like Brian Flores, that is what he is.
I guess, but
He is simply
yeah.
better as a coordinator.
As Tyreek Hill says, well, I don't think he'll be traded. Like he said, I'm out. Doesn't mean he's going to be traded. What if
Could
he's retiring?
very well be a retirement.
I'd be shocked. Maybe he'll go in track and try to race Noah Lyles.
Ha! Imagine.
I need that. Screw it. Speed versus Noah Lyles.
No, thank you.
Why? That would be fun. Speed's fast.
Noah Lyles would destroy him.
I don't know, man.
I think you're underestimating just how fast Olympic racers are.
Noah Lyles just started talking smack on the NBA, even though the NBA right now hasn't been very big. But all the international stars go to the NBA and play in the NBA. Like, what are they talking about?
World champion of what? The United States? I love Noah Lyles, man. Had the right to call it the NBA when the NBA is a dumpster fire. 1st and 10. Darnold, they give this one to Aaron Jones. Spins off a defender, makes cut to 35, and he's down at the 32.
Good run by Aaron Jones there.
Because like I mentioned earlier, when I said the NBA is a dumpster fire, the New York Knicks are the only reason I still watch basketball. I would not watch basketball if it wasn't for the Knicks.
No, I watch basketball. I still love my Knicks. I still love it. I just don't like the rule changes though. I still watch the game, but yeah, I feel like the NBA shifted a little worse.
Well, let's be honest though.
I still love college basketball though.
It's our New York Knicks. Let's not get it twisted. It's our Knicks. 2nd down and 5 with 1:30 to go. Pitch to Aaron Jones. Gets a block on the right side. I'm going to do this again, but there is a flag down. But still a good block by Garrett Bradbury. Unless they're going to call a holding on him, which would be stupid. That didn't look like holding on Bradbury, but it looks like this is coming back.
We'll see, though. They're talking with the refs. What is going on? I'm assuming it's going to be 2nd and 15.
Oh, it's defense.
Oh, defense holding.
All right, so that's going to go against, I believe, 80. I'm going to call that 95. That is Pat O'Connor. So forget everything I just said. Make it 1st down for Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota is just a great defense in general, even though they're not on defense right now. Holding this Detroit offense to 7 points is just very impressive. Pat O'Connor, one of the more improved defensive linemen for Minnesota, did kind of hold the offensive lineman, trying to push him into another way to stop Aaron Jones, but obviously it did not work.
To no avail, as I like to say. 1st down and 10. Darnold. They give it to Jones, and he is stuffed immediately, blown up by big number 90. I'm pretty sure that's a 90.
McNeil.
Yeah.
It's McNeil. McNeil is one of the really good defensive tackles in Detroit. And
wait, no, it's not McNeil.
He's been there forever.
Injured.
It's not McNeil?
He's injured, I thought.
Wait, yeah, I'm telling you.
No, it's DJ Reader. That's an 8.
Oh, yeah, DJ Readers.
2nd and 9. Jack forgot to run the clock again. Darnold fires. It is caught by Aaron Jones after gain of 4. So make that 3rd down and short. Here, I'll take it over. 35 seconds. Vikings got to do something, as Dan Campbell does the thing that every coach does. Basically puts their hands on their knees, waiting for something big to happen. With 36 to go, it looks like Minnesota is going to take their first timeout.
Smart timeout by Minnesota there.
And they do.
Get the 1st down. If not, You spike. Actually, no. Sorry, they do have 2 timeouts. So after this, so get sacked, you call the timeout, you take your 3. If not, big first down is needed. Amik Roberts has been doing very good all game. First one looked like it was holding. This one played very aggressive coverage on him. And Amik Roberts, not really their corner one, has just been very good with them. Besides that one play where Jefferson got wide open on that almost touchdown. Amik Roberts plays good defense there, but they're not showing that almost touchdown pass that Darnold overthrew a little bit.
Yeah, so now 3rd down and 6. Huge play coming up for Minnesota. Darnold, under pressure, floats one, incomplete. And it's 4th down again. I'll tell you what, this Lions defensive line is clearly making it happen. 4th
Yeah, you
down
see
and 6.
Zadarius Smith getting in there and this rest of their D line. Pressure really just came. You see Zadarius Smith off the edge here. Going, fake it on the outside. That looks like the inside of Detroit also got there, but forcing Darnold to almost get the ball stripped out of him as Aaron Glenn as a defensive coordinator has been really good. In my opinion, if you fire Dable, that guy needs to be the New York Giants head coach. You need a defensive mind at your head coach
As here's Will
for the
Riker
Giants.
from 31, as it is perfect and right down the middle. So make it 7-6 our score. As we now get set for another kickoff. I think you're smoking.
What do you
Aaron
mean you
Glenn
think
is a
I'm?
terrible defensive coordinator.
You're bugging.
Terrible.
I know they allowed a lot of points this season, but I think what he's did with this banged up defense, they're crazy, man. What he did with this banged up defense, I think he needs a shot.
You're smoking a good one tonight, Jack. You're smoking a good one tonight. Holy. That was one of the worst takes I've ever heard from you.
You're crazy.
Aaron Glenn should be a head coach.
Yes.
Wrong Lions coordinator.
Ben Johnson should too, but I'm saying I'd rather have a defensive mind.
He ain't a good one, unfortunately. I think he would get fired 2 seasons in. Maybe the first year. Maybe I'm crazy. Who knows? These two teams could not be more even except for time of possession.
Yo, I'm actually shocked that Steve Wilkes in 2023 got fired from the Niners because their defense to me hasn't really been playing the same since they fired him.
Oh, yeah, it's been horrible. And a brutal kick, and it goes out of bounds.
Ooh.
Yikes. And we all know Jake Bates is money from long range, so.
Now they're definitely going to throw the ball.
Oh,
I think
have
Minnesota
to.
kind of wanted that in a way. I don't think they should want it, but maybe they're trying to get a big defensive turnover. I don't know what's wrong with Reichard, but yeah.
Yeah, so we are now. I don't know why it says. Oh, I don't know why it said kickoff. Yeah, so 1st and 10. 20 seconds to go. Let's see what the Lions can do here. Home for a turnover. That'd be great.
Yep.
1st and 10 at the 20 or at the 40. Goff takes the shot. It is complete. And Jared Goff has flipped the field just like that on one play. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Kind of going back at Jalen Naylor doing that Cam Ward celebration as Monra, again, a deadly type receiver. You got Byron Murphy and Gilmore kind of playing on him this whole night. It's going to be rough for Monra to get open, but there he did, and that's a first down for Detroit.
Could not have asked for anything more if you're a Lions fan. Detroit got the ball first, correct?
Yes.
So you can't give up any points here for Minnesota. 14 seconds left. Goff fires. It is caught. Another first down. It's Khalif Raymond. And Goff, they're going to just wait. They're going to just let Bates go out there as Campbell does the... I don't know why they hit it twice. Like, do you like it better when the coach hits it once or when they hit it twice? I like when they just hit it once like that.
Yeah, just do like a technical foul.
Not that. Just bang. Gotta do it with power.
I guess they want it off quick.
Yeah, but you gotta do it with power. in my
The
opinion.
only thing is, what if you don't want it off quick? I guess I don't know.
Like you're just Stanford official, boop,
Yeah.
like one of those, something like that. So now here comes Jake Bates on to attempt another field goal, and this dude has been absolutely automatic this season. 48 yards, you may as well. Yeah, I'm just going to put the 3 points up for Detroit because we all know he's going to make this kick. He
If he
literally,
misses, your fault.
good.
Let's see if he does though.
Snap, good. No, we're going to get a timeout. Doesn't matter. I'm not taking the 3 seconds
Ready?
off. Doesn't matter if he's ice. He's still going to make it. I hope he misses, but he won't.
I think actually no, it's too close for them to put a returner back there. So yeah, as now we wait. Yeah, didn't kick any field goals till he was in the USFL, and now this should be an easy kick for Jake Bates.
We have a clip of Jake Bates in a game-winning field goal on this channel when we did the stream for the Lions Texans, and just like that, he's got another. See? Told you. So Jake Bates ends the half emphatically as the Lions will lead 10-6. We will go to technically our first break. We'll be back in 5 minutes because we have officially hit halftime. So let's see how this one goes. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
Ooh.
Go grab something to eat. We'll be back in 5. Hey, I'm back. I haven't. Not yet. We're about to be momentarily. Let's just see if anyone is still watching. Hello, all. It's someone made a King JJ name. That's fucking hilarious. All right. Anyway, let's get back. Let's get back on live. We are back live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back sitting at halftime. 10-6 our score. Jack, what are we thinking after watching that first half of football?
Yeah, in this first half, very low scoring in my opinion. Defensive battle. Sam Darnold kind of getting shut down all night. Great pressure on Jared Goff, and a lot of the decisions that Dan Campbell has made has been very shaky. But in the end of the half, when they got those 3 points, the offense looked alive on those last three catches that Detroit had.
I'll tell you what, it was definitely needed because you look back at the there's been so many missed opportunities for the Vikings, if you've noticed.
Yeah,
Like
so many.
it's
And Detroit too.
No, I'd say Minnesota has definitely missed more opportunities. Like let's call a spade a spade. Minnesota is completely crapping the bed right now offensively. They've had
Oh
three
yeah.
chances to score and have stalled out on all three of them. That's why they have
I have a
two
trade
field goals.
proposal in my head for the future of the New York Giants and what they
Oh
can do
Lord,
with this next trade proposal.
let me hear it.
I will text it to you. That's
Nah,
maybe this
just
is.
tell me, tell me.
I'm gonna text you.
I
I
want to
gotta
put
know.
you.
I can't be clowned for this.
You are gonna get clown for this. I will put you on the spot. The chat wants to hear it.
Just text you it. Then you get announced my trade proposal.
No, I'm gonna say that this is your trade proposal, so you're getting clown
Yeah.
regardless. So we look at the QB comparison. Darnold 9 for 20, 93 yards. Jared Goff 13 for 17, 115 yards. No touchdowns from either player, and 1 sack for each of them. Vikings offense is 0 for 3 on red zone drives, 0 for 2 on goal to go drives. So I told you the Vikings are stalling out. Darnold is 0 for 6 on goal to go passes. Vikings are just have missed opportunity after missed opportunity. Oh Lord. Let's hear it, Jack. What is your incredible trade
I'm
proposal?
almost done typing it.
Does that have to do with the draft?
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Giants get Tyreek Hill, pick 13, second round pick this year. Next year, Miami get pick 3, Wandale Robinson. You really think the
No, next
Dolphins
year
are gonna?
third. They could actually,
They're
because
not gonna
Tyreek's
give that
older.
up.
Giants
No,
get an elite slot receiver. They get a young average slot receiver to kind of replace him,
I'm not
and they
talking
seem they're
about
up for
that.
threat.
No, I'm not referring to that. I'm referring to the fact that you think you're gonna get a first and Tyreek Hill. You're
Yes,
insane.
yes. Tyreek did not have the season that he did. Usually, we'll get 13, a second round pick at least, a first and a second at least, and Tyreek Hill.
You're
That's
out
why
of.
I think we trade
You're
down that far,
outside your
and possibly a
mind.
future third. I genuinely think that's realistic. You're
It's
trading
not
down 10 spots,
realistic.
and they'll be getting Travis Hunter.
Okay,
They
they'll
will
be
be
getting
getting
Travis
Travis
Hunter,
Hunter.
sure. But like let's call a spade a spade. When he's playing up to his potential, Tyreek Hill is a top 5 receiver in this league. You think you're gonna get him and a first?
Yep.
Jesus Christ, Jack. You confuse me sometimes. Let's get back to football, shall we? First and 10 for the Vikings at the 30-yard line. Clock is rolling again. It goes to Cam Akers. He makes a cut and is brought down at the 32-yard line by number 46, Jack Campbell.
I'm telling you, that's actually possible.
Let's get back to the game, shall we? We're trying to talk about the biggest game for the NFL all year. 2nd and 8. Darnold going. What on earth was that?
Yeah, that was just miscommunication by both. Check my chat, but yeah, you see Darnold there just trying to hit it deep, and
That was bad.
yeah,
Ugh.
looks like Addison kind of misread his route, or Darnold just did not follow the play at all. Dan Campbell's upset.
I would be upset too. So as we wait for we wait for something here. It's third down and 8. 14:34 to go. I'm expecting Detroit to send a blitz. Play clock at 3. Jefferson goes in motion to the left side. 5-man rush. Casino blitz. Darnold floats one. It is dropped by Jefferson again. And
Oh, there
there's
is
the
a flag.
flags. We got laundry. We
I don't
have
really see
laundry
it.
on the
I don't really
field.
see where that flag is. I know there was a little bit of contact, but you got to pick up that flag.
All right, final rush for Team USA. Oh, he almost scored with 5 seconds left. That would have been crazy. So it is pass interference against legal contact on Brian Branch. And that will lead to a new set of downs for the Vikings.
Brian Branch, a safety slash lock corner, is a guy that you don't really want to be messing with in that spot. Oh yeah, that's definitely a flag there. It definitely wasn't on Jefferson because he did play very good coverage on Jefferson, but Brian Branch just
Way after
pushed
5
Jordan
yards.
Addison.
Way
Yeah,
after 5 yards. Come on now.
Brian Branch, first Pro Bowl, great slot corner, could play really anywhere.
So now 1st and 10. Darnold, play action, dropping back, floats one, incomplete. Yeah, I think I want to play the Vikings now because if Darnold plays like this in big games, I think I want him in the playoffs.
It will be a tag. If they lose round 1, I think Darnold gets tagged. That's what I think. I think Sam Darnold gets tagged. They give him another shot next year. If he doesn't do that well or does okay, they'll probably wait a whole another year and start JJ the next year. Is
As
Aaron
Aaron
Jones coming
Jones
out of the
back
locker
in.
room?
He looks to
Much
be
needed.
Yeah, he looks to be running on his own power, so that's good news. 2nd down and 10 at the 37-yard line. Cam Akers back there still with Jefferson, one-on-one with Robertson. Addison goes in motion. They give this one to Cam Akers. He's got a burst of speed to 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, and all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Former Ram. Sorry, I stole that from you.
Cam, the former Ram, goes back to, that was my slogan for him back in the day. Cam the Ram. Cam the former Ram with a giant run. And just look at the blocks by Blake Brendel, by Cam Robinson. That was a beautiful block by him and Rendell.
Yeah, the former Jaguar, Cam Robinson, just creasing that hole from him. I know there was a defender on the left, but they left him because they knew Akers' speed could easily shot out of that hole. And it did. Kirby Joseph having to grab his hand to make that tackle. As Akers shot out of a gun there.
Those are the worst type of tacklers.
Yeah.
1st and goal. They start with Akers. They're going to continue with Cam, and he will pick up pretty much nothing. Make a 2nd goal, though.
What I saw, I don't know, that D tackle might have jumped off sides a little bit. Maybe he just got a quick rush in as Aaron Jones comes back in. But I just felt like he kind of rushed in a little too early there.
Yeah. Let's call a spade a spade. With 13:05 to go for those that are still watching, we appreciate all the support. Everybody's asking me what happened to this one guy. Like, bro, I don't know the dude like that. Like, come on now. 2nd goal, Darnold fires one to Aaron Jones out of bounds. Some kid that went to Rutgers that played football in my high school. He just entered the transfer portal because he did some effed up stuff.
Who? Wait, what player?
DeAndre Johnson.
He went to Rutgers football?
Yeah. He didn't play.
Gee, dude.
Yeah. So he hit the portal because he knew he wasn't going to see the field. Can't wait to see him playing at a D3 college next year. 3rd and goal to go. Can the Vikings finally cash in? This time from the 2-yard line. Jones back in the backfield. Mutt in motion as a blocker. Darnold. Got to do something. Rolls out to his left. Sam floats one, incomplete. They stall out again.
Yeah, that's just another stall. I would go for it. Stay on the field. You're at the 2 instead of the 5.
Take the points.
You got to make the play here. I would not take the points. I'd go.
Points.
I would go. You're at the 2-yard line. You're not the 5 or 6 this time. You got to make a play.
I think this is where you got to take the points because at least even if Detroit scores, it's still a 1-possession game.
Listen, if they kick the field goal instead of went for it on the first fourth down, I would take the points now because it would be 12-10. But I think now you got to take the lead here.
They're choosing the sword again. Darnold has time. Evades to his right. Got to do something. Floats one.
Oh,
Incomplete
yeah.
again.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
They've done it
How is that
again.
not pass interference?
Because that was clean
I think he was
offense.
grabbing there.
He wasn't. No.
Oh, yeah, that was good D at the end of it, but I felt like he was holding a little bit before.
The
Darnold just has to throw a
Vikings
better ball. You had a
stall.
lot of time.
The Vikings stall out again on the goal line. Yeah, on
Come
second
on.
thought, I want to play the Vikings now.
Vikings are playing awful. As
Wow. What a turn of events of what has just transpired.
Yep.
So as we wait for wait for something to come back here, but yeah, the Vikings have completely stalled 4 times now.
That's annoying, man. That is annoying, bro. I mean, I feel like Minnesota, you just got to make a play. That's going to be a good game,
Now they're
Minnesota. I
saying
mean,
Ram fans, do we want the Vikings now? Yeah, we do, yes.
I
We do.
would have always wanted the Vikings. I felt like Detroit would have been way harder for you guys.
Well, I mean, we wanted our lick back.
I guess, but get your lick back if you make the NFC Championship game.
That would be a lot better than the wild card round.
Yeah.
Jets are going to win another meaningless game at the end of the year and mess up their draft position. Unreal. Brees Hall says, and if we would have lost, you would be talking shit per usual, like STFU. Damn, Brees!
Oh yeah, I saw that too. I was at a comment on that too.
All right, Brees Hall.
Brees Hall was like, "Yeah, I choose violence today." He'll be a Jet next year too. I don't expect them moving him. I actually
I
think
love Brees Hall.
Aaron Rodgers stays next year
Get in
because
price for the
he's either
win.
gonna stay or retire. Because no team's gonna sign him. I genuinely don't see a team signing him. Maybe Tennessee as a bridge for a year, but I don't see any team going after Aaron Rodgers. So yeah, I think he'll still be
The get
a
in
Jet or he'll
price.
retire.
Yeah, the get in price for the Rams game is at $135. Fuck it, I'm getting on a flight to California.
Hmm.
Jack, you want to take me?
139?
Yeah,
Crazy.
that's cheap. Goff goes deep down the. Oh, it's intercept. Jared
What the hell
Goff
just
with
went on? What just happened?
Jared Goff with the arm punt of the century. For the second time tonight, Jared Goff's fucked the ball. What?
I know Harrison Smith is a really good safety. He's old. He hasn't been as good as what he usually was.
Go
But
Irish.
Goff, bro, what are you doing? That ball was a little swatted by the blitz, but that was an overthrow and a half. You try to find Jameson Williams down the field. You threw it more
I
towards
was
Harrison Smith. Jameson
dumbfounded.
Williams was looking like the gunner there. He was
I
looking
was
like the gunner out there.
I literally stopped my call because I was dumbfounded by how bad that throw was. Oh my goodness. What an amazing arm punt by Jared Goff as now the Vikings have it again. Darnold gives this one to Aaron Jones, gets a block at the 45, going at the 50, still on his feet and down at the 48-yard line.
As it'll be second and short. Aaron Jones. Oh, there's an injury.
Oh,
Terrion Arnold.
Lord. Terrion Arnold.
I know.
Now, that would suck for the Lions. He's been probably one of their most consistent players, and if they were to lose him, I mean, that would just be That would suck.
Well, yep. He is their best corner, in my opinion, after all. As Kirby Joseph looking at him, hoping he's okay. We hope he's okay. So we back.
Who's gonna win? Hopefully the Vikings, but it seems like the Lions.
What I'll say though is Terry and Arnold, the two guys that are next to each other, Arnold and Kirby Joseph, both try to fight Malik Neighbors.
True.
As Malik Neighbors threw a little jab at him, and Malik Neighbors won that fight. Only thing the Giants were good at this year. If not, if Detroit loses, the records are flipped. Because Brian Dable just doesn't know how to coach, and Joe Shane doesn't know how to draft besides this year.
Well said. Very well said.
I'm being so rough on the Giants now. Like, you don't understand. Like, I want to fire both. That's my dream. Well, really, my dream is Marisol the team. For my next dream, if not, Brian Dable and Joe Shane both go. If not, I'd rather keep Shane. If not, I'd rather keep Dable. Even though Dable is better coach than Shane being a GM, but that's just being realistic there.
Yeah. I mean, people are gonna go ahead and call a spade a spade. They're gonna say that like Dable is the problem. Some people are gonna say that Shane's the problem. I think honestly, Joe Shane, the head of the snake needs to be gone.
You realize that Dable wanted Saquon back. Shane was like, no. Even Becker wanted him back.
You saw Hard Knocks. They tried to trade Saquon Barkley
During the
negotiations.
and they also tried. I would have traded him actually at the deadline because I knew he wasn't going to come back. But yeah, I would have traded him deadline.
Train wreck of an offseason. Like, I've never seen an offseason so bad in my life. Like,
I would have traded him in the deadline, even if he got a third or a fourth round pick, or like a second rounder. Then yeah,
the Giants may have had the worst offseason in NFL history.
easily. I know Brian Burns. We overpaid for him a little bit, but he was very good. It was just injuries kind of helped.
But let's not forget. But did anything go right for the Giants?
This season, no.
No.
He lost Xavier McKinney, who I really wanted to bring back.
Pro Bowler.
He spent all that money on Daniel Jones, who he paid $47 million to this year. They lost Saquon Barkley, MVP candidate, offensive player of the year most likely. Who else?
John Runyon's been kind of I guess.
He's all right. Oh, Arnold's limping off the field.
I hope he's okay. As we take a look.
Van Roten's been okay. John Michael Schmitz was a terrible pick. Jermaine Illuminor has been good, though.
He's been all right.
Oh, Amik Roberts kind of.
Roberts kind of went into him on that play. It's now second down and 3. The screen to a wide open Aaron Jones. He's got a hole at the 40. Still going and down at the 36. It'll be first and 10 now for Minnesota.
For Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones, a veteran back. Been in big moments before. Making plays versus Detroit defense.
So an update, by the way, of what happened in the hockey world. Apparently the Rangers not only won, they scored 6 goals today.
They did. I was watching that game.
Could this be a sign of good things to come? It's
better be a turnaround.
It's not. It's the Chicago Blackhawks. Nothing's
I know. They're worse than us.
First and 10. Darnold escapes the rush, gets rid of it, and nearly intercepted by Zadarius Smith, and he knows it too. He knows he should have had that one.
Yeah, you cannot drop that ball. Darnold just having a little New York Jet moment, just firing it into the dirt. Pressure was kind of there right away by DJ Reader. Former Bengal, their defense has kind of been a lot worse since they lost. Oh, they're calling it a grounding now.
But
we'll see where they spot this. Yeah.
But that is grounding.
Yeah. That is grounding, but Detroit one isn't. Make it make sense. Let's see. I guess they're calling that the pocket, but you're outside of the pocket technically. Actually, I would still give that grounding.
I wouldn't. How is it grounding if it was nearly intercepted?
I don't know. Actually, you're right. Because if you think, it was literally in Zadarius Smith's hands, too. Assuming it's second and 23.
Yep. And this is why I want to play the Lions in the first round, where it's at my place instead of theirs. Because you will not get any calls playing against the Lions in Detroit.
Yep. They're like the new Golden Boys.
I can't believe I'm saying that.
So the new Golden Boys of the Chiefs.
2nd and 23. Darnold floats one. It is caught by Jefferson. Lowers the shoulder and is brought down by Kirby. What are you doing, Kirby Joseph?
Just Kirby Joseph has just been very dirty, let's just say.
He is this
And
generation's
Amik
Joe
Roberts,
Judge.
who has been on Jefferson all night long. Jefferson goes the out route, coming in. Bam! Out route, beating him. Amik Roberts flopped.
Oh, yeah.
That was a flop. That was definitely a flop. The refs knew.
That's some stuff
Darnold
you see
threw a
in the
perfect
NBA.
ball to Justin Jefferson, and
That's some stuff you see in
Jefferson
the
making a
NBA.
play.
Jefferson, 7 targets, 3 catches, 54 yards. Could definitely have more than that. 3rd down and 6. Darnold floats one, dropped
Ooh.
again by Jefferson.
Gotta hang on to that ball.
And it's 4th down and 6. So
Now,
now you have a decision to make. Are you in field goal range for Will Riker? Do you go for this? Do you punt it off? What do you do?
I
think you
would
gotta
punt it.
kick. You gotta kick.
Oh wait, yeah. Where are they on the field?
I'm pretty sure they're on the 30-something.
I wouldn't go.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, they're around the 33. Yeah, I'll kick it too.
51-yarder for Will Riker, and it
Good.
is good. A strike right down Broadway for Will Riker as the Vikings are now doing the Rams challenge. Win the game by field goals only.
Yep. And what I was gonna say, I kind of knew that kick was going in. By going in at the end of the kick, I'm like, yeah, no way this kick's dropping. See if there is any news.
See, I was not 100% sure as we're waiting for the gold medal game to resume because Team USA.
They said, they said he was carted off, Terrion Johnson.
My buddies at
Very
Vikings
rough.
said Lions are the Chiefs of the NFC. You know what the worst part is? We would have never thought this would have happened to Kansas City. We would have never thought this would happen to the Lions. You either die the hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Like if the Giants ever become Lions good, I don't think they would even get calls like this either.
No, they would.
You don't think they would? You think they would, the Giants?
Dude, it's a New York team.
Nah, I still don't.
Good,
they want the New York teams to fall.
No, that's just the Knicks.
That is true.
And technically the Mets, if we're going to be realistic.
No, not really the Mets. When the Mets are good, they give them everything.
That is a lie.
Nah, you're bugging.
They would have had.
Look what I'm about to send you. Look what I'm about to send you on Twitter.
Jack, I think you're losing a little bit.
What?
How could you say something so egregious? No one will ever want the Mets to win, whether they're good or not.
Crazy. But look what I sent you on Twitter.
Let me see this.
Don't. What's this? It's pretty funny.
Oh my god. We're calling that the Skip Bayless?
That's bad. I don't know what's going on. I'm waiting to see what the real information goes on. It's been very crazy. Just say.
Now, as we look further into this, we're just waiting for them to finally come back from commercial, and there it is. So, the 2019 Sunday Night Football finale was the infamous 49ers versus Seahawks here in the 2021. Like, the Sunday Night Football finales have been pretty good up until this point. Who was it last year?
Last year, ooh. I don't even know. 2022, I knew was the Detroit Packers one. 2023? Oh, shoot. Was there a battle for a playoff spot? Wasn't it like the Chiefs or I think, right? Let me look it up.
Me too. As Vikings set to kick this one away. As we will resume action, position is flipped back to Detroit. And they will not run this out. It will be fielded for a touchback at the 30-yard line. So now, Jack, we've looked at this Lions offense. Does it feel like they're missing something a little bit, or do you feel like they're just
Oh
like
yeah, they're missing something. A guy like David Montgomery who could kind of just bully over people, and
I'm not
it's been
saying
rough for them.
literal. I'm not saying literally. I'm saying this game in particular. It feels like they're
Yeah,
just.
I'm saying in this game, obviously Montgomery's most likely out for the year, but a guy like him would just be great in this game, and I think
Well,
a
yeah,
guy like
but it
him would
feels
just
like you're just waiting for that big play to finally happen.
exactly. That's why you need David, so those guys could kind of explode and be rest.
Well, here's Goff. Dumps this one off. It's caught by Gibbs, and he'll be out of bounds after about a gain of 8 yards.
Where will they mark this? Who's close to a first down though? No.
I'm gonna say second down at about a yard.
Yeah, same. Let's see what they do though.
Yep.
Yep, second and one. I feel like though with Detroit, Gibbs is a great receiving back, but that 1-2 combo of him and Montgomery was just amazing.
Second down and 1. They give this one to Gibbs. Makes a cut, but he will get it on the second effort. He was brought
First down.
he was brought down by Harrison Phillips, but still a first down regardless with 9:09 to play here in the quarter.
As here is the GM of the Minnesota Vikings, Kiwisi Alfonso Messiah. Great job he did there.
That was a horrible pronunciation.
Is that how you say his name?
I don't think so. I'd have to look it up how to. I'm pretty sure I could pronounce his name. It was originally on my sheet as we have an injured Viking, and it's Harrison Phillips. Hope that he's okay. So the Vikings general manager is Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah.
Oh, I was completely wrong.
Yeah, that's why I'm the play-by-play guy, because I know how to do the pronunciations.
Eh,
Some you'll need to know when you're older. Trust me. You call any game, you need to know how to pronounce things
I know
correctly.
you got to pronounce it.
I
That
be
was the
running.
only time I think in history that I pronounced something wrong.
That's a lie.
What do you mean that's a lie?
You definitely said things that are worse on this channel. You know how many times you've been here? A
A
lot.
lot, but doesn't mean I didn't.
8:40 to go. They give this one back to Gibbs. He's got himself another first down.
A little push at the end by Van Ginkel as a little bit chippery, but nothing really there.
You're in the moment. I mean, you're feeling emotions like this when you're out there playing for you're fighting for your lives here. You're fighting for the number 1 seed in the NFC to go through your building. Like, obviously, there's going to be some chippiness involved. Not to mention that it's against your division rival and gets to win the division. Like,
Yep.
emotions will run high in this game for sure.
You want to win the NFC North if you're both teams.
I got jump scared by my Spotify again. It just
As
plays out of nowhere as Byron Murphy Jr. blows that up. It's going to be second down and long.
yeah, Byron Murphy again, the guy who I said needs to be big this game. It's gonna be tough guarding Monra and Jamison Williams, but there he read out that screen perfectly and got right inside there.
He has been one of the best pieces for this Vikings team as he was selected to his first Pro Bowl this season. Had a good stint in Arizona, but it seems like he is starting to find his form here in Minnesota.
Guy I wanted the Giants to sign.
Second and
As
15, we got a whistle. It will be laundry on the field again.
it looks like Taylor Decker jumped.
Yeah. Come on, USA. Win this damn thing. Come on, you want to win back-to-back World Juniors for the first time ever? I think we all don't want to see that happen here in the USA. Oh. Nope. Still nothing. They still can't score. Whatever. Second down and 19 to go. Goff fires one. It is complete by Laporta. So there's more than half your yards back. So call that third down at about 3.
Yeah, Sam Laporta, like I said, he's kind of slowed down this year compared to his rookie year. His rookie year, he had a ginormous year. You had Reynolds in the backfield picking up the blitz, kind of crossing over there, beating
That is
Ivan
holding.
Pace, pushing
That
him
is
over, and
holding.
yeah, that is holding.
That is holding.
Definitely holding. as he kind of grabbed into his neck area, but Laporta makes the play to get it short.
No, but
If
the
he didn't
refs
hold there,
probably
it probably would have been a sack.
refs are probably thinking, is that a running back blocking there? There's no
Yeah.
way that's a running back. He can't be holding. 3rd and 2. Blitz comes. Goff finds one. It is called in. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown once again. And he's doing the Cam Ward again.
He's trying to steal Cam Ward's style there. It looks like he's a little bit of a follower there. Has 4 catches for 66 yards on the day for Amon-Ra St. Brown. He is playing very well. You obviously had, it looks like, Booth Jr. on him there. And, yeah,
1st
couldn't
and
really do
10.
much there.
Goff finds one. There's Jamison Williams. He is thrown down by Van Ginkel.
Yeah, 2nd and 5 now, it looks like, for Detroit, as they're kind of rolling right now. They're driving. They want to take advantage of this game and take the momentum back in this game with the score.
That would really light a fire under the Lions. Andrew Van Ginkel tied for 4th in the NFL with 11.5 sacks, a forced fumble, and 2 interceptions. He had himself a phenomenal season. We all know
Yeah, he's been a really good elite edge rusher this year.
We all know what one of the interceptions were, but I don't think they count them as an interception. 2nd down and 5. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll have a 1st down. I think you know what play I'm talking about.
Daniel Jones throwing it right to him. That did count as an interception.
You're going to count that as an interception?
Yep. Because Daniel Jones basically threw it to him. It should just count as a catch. Because he basically just threw it to him.
Andrew Van Ginkel, whoever had Andrew Van Ginkel on their fantasy team was buzzing that day.
He scored more than Kyle Pitts that week.
And they're going to call it 3rd and inches. We're not even going to bother because we know they're going to get this. So just leave it 1st and 10. We know they're going to get this. 3rd down and inches coming up for Detroit.
As they're talking about it now, I'm assuming they're going to mark it a 1st down probably.
Yeah, so we could stop our clock. Yep, 1st down.
Yep, 1st down. As Kevin O'Connell was very mad about that, I guess. He wanted it to be 3rd and inches, but Detroit will get a new set of downs.
Sometimes there's just nothing you could do in that situation.
Did he? Yeah, he got it.
That's a 1st.
Yep.
So with 4:46 to go, clock is moving again. Meticulous drive so far. They give this one to Jahmyr Gibbs, makes a nice little move, and is down at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, Gibbs just sliced a little bit out there, as looks like it'll be a gain of 4. He's been doing a very good job stepping in for David Montgomery. He's missed some time.
Craig Reynolds has also done a very good job up until this point.
Yep. Even though that was a bit of a hold, he gave a good block too.
Blake Cashman with 104 tackles. He leads the team. 2nd down and 7 with 4:02 to go. Ball is inside the red zone again. They fake the toss. They go to St. Brown, and he is brought down after about a gain of 2 or 3 yards. So call it 3rd down and about 5.
As Monra trying to get, they kind of read it well on that play action. He saw Monra kind of move inside. It wasn't really a screen. It was really just give the ball to Monra and go. As Monra got stopped there.
So now a big 3rd and 4 coming up. JC Panay Sewell tried to, he tried to lay a block with his shoulder. Something you don't see very often from an offensive lineman.
He does many things too. Receive the ball too sometimes.
That's true. 3rd down and 4. They give this one back to Gibbs, and he will be short of the line to gain by about a yard.
Looks like he lost the ball for a moment, but he did not. It will be 4th and.
So if anybody knows Dan Campbell, we all know what's coming next. They will be going for it. And Team USA has just won back-to-back World Juniors. It's a gold medal for the Americans.
Good job for Team USA. The Americans get it.
Yeah, it's a gold medal for the Americans.
4th and 2 now.
4th and 2, and there's Gibbs touchdown. Gadget play.
Yeah.
Straight gadget
Easy
play.
score for Gibbs. Easy score for Gibbs.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really call it any better than that.
Yep. As Goff just lighting it up to Gibbs there. Gibbs with the second touchdown on the day. Cashman blitzing inside, leaving Andrew Van Ginkel guarding Jahmyr Gibbs here as Gibbs goes out and makes the play.
So now with 2:30 to go, extra point from Jake Bates is up and it's good. So yeah, another gutsy call by Dan Campbell, but it pays off again on a simple little Texas route. Jahmyr Gibbs continuing to be the savior for the Lions with, I believe, 2:30 to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
As Gibbs he's been very good, man. Stepping up in big moments. University of Alabama running back, dealt with a lot of Bama. Stepped into the league, didn't really have a great start his beginning of rookie year, and yeah, has really stepped up.
So yeah, shout out to Team USA. Came back down 3-1 and won 4-3.
Yep.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
If they counted that OBJ touchdown, man,
What do you mean?
in 2015 versus New England, maybe we would have Tom Coughlin the next year, and the future of New York will be different.
Yeah.
Maybe New York would have more momentum too.
What you're also forgetting is the reason that you ended up that season went as bad as it did was simply because, you know, you looked back at that season and you saw just all the flaws that happened. Like the Giants could not stop blowing leads. I know you remember.
Oh yeah, it was bad. I think maybe they would have blown less leads if they won that game. Maybe their games would have been a lot closer towards the end of the year. Oh man. Uh,
So as we now get back into this one, Minnesota, what has to be done now for the Vikings to get back into this game?
as people are trying to say there might be a snow day tomorrow, I really doubt we get a snow day.
There is no snow in this area. None. All cloudy the next 10 days. Yay. Yeah, we will not be getting any sort of snowstorm. It's just going to be cold and windy.
That's yeah. Hoping we have a half day, because I doubt we get a snow day, because the snow's supposed to come in midday. I would take a day off, though, gladly.
I took a day off the other day.
Wish we had
Unfortunately,
a full week off and then Friday.
I can't take another day off, sadly. 1st and 10 now for Minnesota. They gave this one back to Jones, and he is brought down by Campbell.
Yeah, Jack Campbell has been an average inside linebacker, decent pick for them. Felt like they reached. He was really also, again, another second round talent for Detroit. So it was kind of the building blocks to build this Lions roster.
Well said. So I will be back to moderating my chat. 2nd down and 7. Darnold fires wide open. Is Jalen Naylor.
First down for Naylor. Naylor has really stepped up this year. Hasn't really been a name receiver as there is Laundry.
Of course.
Let's see the flag. Minnesota corners. Minnesota offensive weapons are smiling. See what the flag is.
Will they be smiling for long?
Yep. They're saying it's on the defense. They're gonna deny it, definitely.
Yep, defensive holding.
Yep. 1st and 10 anyway.
So yeah, that was big for Minnesota. They're in position to strike, and they need to in the worst way possible. 1st down and 10. Jones takes the handoff, gets about 5.
Uh,
Slow to get up, but finally gets up eventually. Make it 2nd down and 6.
yeah, Aaron Jones has been. Let me get to the down. Oh, you got it. But let me get it. Yeah, Aaron Jones has been a guy that's very good as an old back, as
Vikings
they need
going
something to work
tempo.
for Minnesota.
Darnold floats when it is complete. Oliver and a great tackle by Ameo Elefonwu.
As yeah, Melo Anofanu. Sorry for mispronouncing it because I knew I just bobbled his first name.
Wait, is there
Has
two
came back from
Oh,
IR.
it's
No,
Ifatu.
it's Ish. Yeah, Datu Melvanu.
Ifatu
As
Melifonwu.
yeah, came back from IR recently. He's a much needed safety they need for Detroit.
So now 3rd and 4. 47 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 3rd and 4. 2 seconds to go on the play clock. They do get it off. Darnold under pressure floats one and another drop. Vikings
Oh,
want
you
a
gotta
flag.
take
They
that.
will not get one.
You gotta hang on to that ball.
And it's broken up by Alex Anzalone.
Alex Anzalone having great coverage there on TJ Hawkinson, playing one on one of the top tight ends of football. He kind of pushed off a little bit. I don't know. I mean, yeah, even though he did get a hand in there, he did push off. Definitely pushed off there.
That's
So that's
also,
kind of even on both.
let's call a spade a spade. That's also not a great throw by Matt Stafford. Sam Darnold. Sorry, I'm just so like ready to play the Lions. Like I just don't know. Who are we gonna play? Seems like the
Who
Vikings.
knows at this point? Who knows at this point?
52-yard field goal attempt from 51. Good hold. Kick on its way. It hooks right. It's no good.
If we had that sound.
I'll probably find it for the playoffs. So
Yep.
yeah, a costly missed field goal gives the Lions the ball back in peak field position already.
Yeah, Riker, you gotta make that. I know it was kind of rough having a decision there, but if you make that 5-point game, the Vikings are sitting more comfortably. And either way, they would be going for two if it was a touchdown that drive, but instead it would just be to be up three instead of trying to tie the game.
See, now this is kind of why I'm happy to play whoever loses this game because that fan base is going to go in depleted and deflated while the other fan base is on the moon. 1st and 10. Goff hit as he throws. He's got Jahmyr Gibbs. He makes a cut at the 50 at the 45 and out of bounds. I mean, Jahmyr
Yeah.
Gibbs is the ultimate gadget player.
Yep. Ultimate. Ultimate. I mean, he's just everything for Detroit. You see it there? A little short pass, and yeah, wide open Gibbs.
So we do have an update, and that'll do it for the third quarter. We do have an update on what's going on with football this
Trying to
weekend.
find out right now.
So this Thursday, Notre Dame and Penn State at 7:30. Friday, we have Ohio State versus Texas at 7:30. We're still trying to decide who's going to call that game. It will not be you, and it will not be me. I'm not calling both games. Also, we are planning to be doing every single NFL playoff game besides the Super Bowl. Because no one should do the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I definitely won't be able to.
Good.
And yeah, I don't think you would be able to either, most
God,
likely.
no. I always watch Super Bowl with friends or with the family.
As
Just gotta get this scoreboard refreshed. Put it to 15 minutes. Hang on, I got it. Yep. Here we go. Can't go further than 0. 15 minutes. All right. So we're now set to start the fourth quarter. The Vikings
I forgot to eat it.
are in
Are we
trouble.
good?
Vikings are in
They
trouble.
are in trouble. Big time in trouble. Big time. As now we wait. No
Yep.
commercial break here.
We don't be doing
As
that. Not now. Playoffs, probably a different story. But yeah.
hmm.
Team USA really won another gold medal. I love it. The Canadian announcers are so upset.
Obviously, they're going to be upset. The Robs with America in this.
They hate Team USA. And that should have ended 5 minutes earlier.
Yeah.
But shockingly not. I got clipped already.
I've been getting clipped.
Figures. First and 10 at the 45-yard line. Fourth quarter set to begin. Vikings
The
trailing
clock.
by 8. Goff under duress fires. It is caught. Sam Laporta makes a stiff arm. He's got it first.
Easy first down for Sam Laporta there. Making a little spin move, looking like a wide receiver out there. As Laporta getting a big first down that's much needed for the tight end.
First down and
Went to
10.
Iowa.
Yes, he did go to Iowa.
Tight end university, let's just say.
First and 10. Oh my God. Oh
Oh,
my God.
almost did it again. He almost did it again. He almost did it again. As he wide open pick six. If he gets that, he's going all the way to the house there.
Holy good Lord. I thought that was a pick six. Oh, I just couldn't. How do you drop that? Oh my God. That was worse than the Desarius Smith drop. Second and 10. Goff floats one. He's got St. Brown for 9 yards.
Yeah, now third and Brown hasn't really been used a super amount this game. They tried to use him on that last play that was almost an interception, but they go back to him there.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That could have changed the entire game if he got that, because that would have easily been a pick six.
Oh, 1,000%. Instead, the Vikings are staring death in the face. But it seems like this is the team we will be playing in the first round.
Yep.
We've already defeated the Vikings earlier in the season. So we'll see. Third and 1. Goff floats one. It is hauled in by Jamison Williams.
Big catch by Jamison Williams. Much needed catch by Williams. That'll be a first down for Detroit. Jamison Williams has just been very good for the Lions in his career, what he has been playing, especially this season. People don't realize how good he really is. In my opinion, when he's on the field, he changes this Lions offense tremendously.
Yeah, that was a huge hit by Harrison Smith, and he still didn't get much anything on. But yeah, it seems like the Lions are the team to be. A score here could potentially put the nail in the coffin. Goff. Jahmyr Gibbs gets a block. Jahmyr Gibbs is in again. Touchdown, Detroit.
Easy TD for Detroit. Just Easy money for the Lions as
No
Detroit has full
Montgomery.
momentum in this game.
No Montgomery, no problem.
Third touchdown today for Jahmyr Gibbs. Second on the ground. Gibbs has just been doing it all today.
He's a gadget player, man. I told you. He's a gadget player. As they are now set for the extra point. Billy, let's go through that. But let's not discredit. Look at the block on the far left. As Bates' extra point nearly missed, but it goes through.
Ooh.
And Detroit are just 13 minutes away from celebrating their first 1 seed in franchise history. But it seems like that the Lions will be the number 1 seed, and the Rams will be playing the Vikings.
We'll see, though. Maybe Minnesota can come back.
Oh, my God. Wait, never mind. Different person.
As I just saw.
And now everybody's saying the Rams are going to beat the Vikings. Don't switch up now. I think Minnesota is the better matchup for us. I really do think that now.
I think you guys are going to win if you guys play them. I think you guys would have lost if you guys played Detroit. But, yeah, I'm going to have to do some more analysis on this prediction. Will come in soon.
If the Rams do end up hosting Minnesota, continuously collapse the pocket on Darnold. Arnold Jones is banged up. Keep them one-dimensional. Force Darnold to make plays on the run. Take advantage of the aging secondary. Don't throw screens to Van Ginkel's side. Kicker stinks. Yeah, I agree.
That's
Hey,
fair.
look at that. Rangers prospect Gabe Perreault earns player of the game in the semifinal. Oh, he didn't win in the final, but hey. Team USA won gold again, so who cares? What do you think about everybody calling Canada the 51st state?
I mean, New York, where you live, is basically New Canada. It's upstate, so that's basically like the 51st state.
I am not upstate, for the love of
You are
Christ.
upstate. You are upstate. You
Have
are
you
upstate.
seen how big New York is?
Yeah, New York's the 5 boroughs and Long Island.
We are not upstate. Albany is upstate. Binghamton is upstate. Ithaca is upstate. Rochester is upstate.
Newburgh's upstate.
And Staten Island's not a real place. Anyway.
It-
You've had your fair share of middle fingers tonight. Might be a lot more against Penn State, not going to lie.
Is Jake Bates ready to kick? Let's see if whenever he does kick.
This new kickoff rule is so stupid.
Just very different.
I just don't like it. So
Now we
now
first and 10.
we take a look at Alex Anzalone. This dude has been eating up everything that Minnesota has thrown at them.
Oh yeah, the only big run they had was Cam Akers, and I think Anzalone was off the field for that. And Alex Anzalone playing coverage like he's a safety, inside linebacking stuff in the run like he's a defensive tackle. He's just been all over the field today. As we'll see, Detroit will get some of their guys back in the playoffs. Most likely not Eden Hutchinson.
First and 10. It's the pitch to Cam Akers. Makes a cut back at the 30 and is brought down at the 32.
Yeah, it looks like it's 2nd and 8 here. Cam
Alex
Akers.
Anzalone broke his forearm November 17th. Everyone wants to have a dog. Be a dog until you have to do some I don't know what he's trying to say.
Yeah. Well, it's wrapped right now, and I think that's helping him be like a little cast.
2nd and 8. Screen to Akers, and he is brought down at the 35. So call that 3rd down and 3, I believe. No, 3rd and 5.
Yeah, Alex Anzalone and Kirby Joseph got there. A Pro Bowl safety in Kirby Joseph. He has been very good for them. Even though he is known as a dirty player, he did step up this year, as Joseph has been really making plays for this Lions defense.
So this is a huge play coming up. Minnesota has to score. I think, honestly, if Detroit goes up 31-9, we call it.
Yep.
3rd and 5. Darnold under duress. Got to do something. And it's incomplete, but there is laundry on the field. And Aaron Glenn is upset.
It looks like it'll be a first down for Minnesota.
And it
Yep.
is. Holding on
First down,
Alex
Minnesota.
Anzalone.
Let's see what the holding is here. Anzalone. Yeah, he's grabbing towards his neck. It's like a horse collar, basically. It's like a horse collar.
And now another injury. Levi Onwuzurike.
Yeah, hopefully he is okay. He's a very big impact player for that Lions offensive line. One of the bigger D tackles for that Lions team.
So make this now 1st down and 10 again for Minnesota. Look more and more like the Rams will host the Vikings at SoFi in the following Monday night wildcard game. They're down 15 with 13 minutes left. Last time Vikings lost to the Lions, they lost to the Rams the following week. I forgot about that thing. I forgot about that
Yeah.
curse. The Honolulu Blue curse.
Wait,
All the
yeah, you
teams
guys
that
beat him this year,
previously,
right?
all the teams that play the Lions will struggle their following week. Maybe it's a good thing we don't face the Lions.
Yep.
1st and 10. Darnold. The screen to Cam Akers, and he is cut down immediately by Kirby Joseph.
Kirby Joseph got there right away, as now it'll be 2nd and long
I
for.
hate his play style, but damn, he's. Oh, that's Robertson. Okay, thank God. I don't have to
Yeah.
say anything good about Kirby Joseph. Great.
Yeah, but how Kirby Joseph does play in general is just dirty, but he is a good player. Meek Robinson has been doing a very good job against Jefferson. Darnold's balls, though, today haven't really been the best today either, though.
2nd down and 9 coming up at the 41-yard line. Darnold looking middle of the field. It's dropped again.
Brian Branch was all over Hawkinson there, all over him. It now looks like it'll be 2nd and 9. 3rd and 9, sorry. That is great coverage there by Brian Branch. He's just all over Hawkinson there, and
That's a
kind of
perfect
pitch
punt.
perfect coverage by a corner safety type player there. Detroit is hype right now. They're all on their feet. Big 3rd and 9.
Good. They should be.
Let's see.
3rd and 9. Darnold under pressure. He's sacked.
Big 4th down though.
Brought down by number 69, Al-Qadim Muhammad.
As Muhammad got inside there, made a big play there, coming inside and just got Jack Campbell rushing, got Alex Anzalone rushing as he just stayed on the outside waiting for the pressure to develop, and he beat Cam Robinson there.
4th down and 16 coming up. I mean, it's looking bleak right now for Minnesota. Punts away. It's a high one. Returnable for Khalif Raymond, and he is thrown down at the 26. So it'll be 1st down once again for the Lions. As the defense is eating up Sam Darnold alive. It'll be 1st down and 10 now for Detroit when they come back from this 6 cent commercial from this commercial break. We are not going to commercial break, however, because commercials are lame. I mean,
Commercials are not good.
listen, man. Scott Hansen did give us commercial-free football, so we will give you commercial-free football. But we do love Scott Hansen at the end of the day, so
Yeah.
just sucks that they sold out, man. It just hurts, bro.
That's crazy what I'm seeing. Chargers Raiders Sunday Night Football Week 18. We low key need a performance like that again.
That game was in 2022. That game was absolutely bananas. Oh my god.
I was watching that game live in my bed, but got about to go to sleep. And bam! All these all these kids are just yeah.
See, I told you, the Vikings are a choking football team. It's not are they going to choke? It's when they're going to choke. If they lose first round, this might be the worst choke job of them all.
Yeah, if you better not choke this game, Detroit. There's just many opportunities where just run the clock out, play smart, safe football.
Before this season, the highest Detroit had ever been seeded is 2. In 1991, when the Lions lost the NFC Championship game in Washington 41 to 10. Vikings after this post, it's Tom Brady. Can you imagine?
That's crazy. I mean, this wild card weekend between Minnesota and the Rams is still going to be a great game, but I really don't see. Yeah, I don't know.
Shockingly, not many comments are saying the Rams. I'm surprised. When they said who's going to get first rounded, not many people are saying the Rams. That's a good sign. So at 10:13 to go, here's Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs has an alleyway.
Ooh,
Can he beat the defense? Jahmyr Gibbs still on his feet, and another ball is out. But Brock Wright fell on it.
Gibbs fumbled at the end. Who knows if Gibbs was down though? So we'll see there.
What a run by Jahmyr
Yeah.
Gibbs.
You see Gibbs just following his lead block. You got Zeitler and Penny Sewell on the same side. And it's just easy with Frank Ragnow and all those top offensive linemen. They really got a Pro Bowl offensive lineman in Detroit themselves.
They do.
As Gibbs just making a play.
He's so fast.
He's
19
so good
catches,
too.
19 carries, 117 yards. He is responsible for all 3 touchdowns for the Lions.
Yep.
There's Jahmyr Gibbs again, cut down by,
Oh,
that is Blake Cashman.
looks like it'll be 2nd and 6.
So it seems like once again the Vikings run defense is absolutely terrible. Again. So now I feel comfortable with us running the ball with Kyron Williams.
Kyron Williams is just
Him.
going to be crazy, I feel like, next week. He is just a really good back. And this year, he had his touchdown numbers up till at least a bye. He kind of slowed down, but yeah, they
Yeah,
figured that out.
because we went heavy with the passing game. And then we've gone back
Yep.
to the run game now. 2nd down and 7. They give this one to Gibbs again. He's got an alleyway. He's got another first down. Yeah, the Lions are ready for us to end this damn stream.
Yep. They're chewing the clock bits by bits, and yeah, they're just making plays.
I have completely changed my mind. Now the only team I want to see are the Vikings. That is all I want to see now are the Vikings.
They have had a pretty weak schedule this year. They do play the Giants again this year at home. Who knows if they rematch week 1 again? That will be a just disturbing game. Don't laugh. Do not laugh. Do
First
not
and
laugh.
10. Goff. They give it to the hot hand Gibbs. Pushing forward. He's got about 5 or 6 yards. Jack, I will
Yeah,
laugh whenever
Jameer.
I want to. This is my damn channel. You understand me?
Shush. Good boy.
Jack, I will break your face, Mr. North Shore. Who wears North Shore in 2025?
Hey, don't disrespect it.
The North Shore sucks. The South Shore is so much better. 2nd and 5 at the 9-yard line. Goff, play action. Will he finally throw the ball? He walks out of bounds. That's
As
6 yards behind the line of scrimmage. But
I think he
wisely,
tried to,
but
yeah, I think he tried to draw contact here, like
but
trying to
he's
draw a rough on the
wisely,
passer.
but he wisely went out of bounds, so the clock keeps going.
I guess.
As Kevin
Basically forced
O'Connell,
himself out.
Kevin O'Connell is watching himself get beat by his former protege, Jared Goff.
Normally, Kevin O'Connell loves those NDSU quarterbacks, even though Sam Darnold is not one. There was big rumors about him trading for Trey Lance. That did not happen.
3rd and 9. Goff floats one. He's got, I'm pretty sure that is Brock Wright. Or is that Laporta? It's Laporta. Call a gain of 7 yards for Laporta. And now, Dan Campbell, do you give him a chance or do you stomp on their necks? I think they're going to stomp on their necks.
Either way, if they don't get this, they're in under the 10-yard line with 5 minutes left. It's going to be very rough for them to try to get a touchdown and a one. So it would still be an 8-point game even if they do go down and score. But they're going to be in very far field position, so it'll be very rough for them to do
Now,
so.
Jahmyr Gibbs is not on the field, which is kind of surprising. Makes you think they're actually going to try to draw him off. And movement by the
And they do.
Vikings.
They definitely do.
They've pulled the Boogie Basham.
Let me say this. I'm going to say you're saying, which I kind of copied it. There is some laundry on the field. As Goff in there,
Goff
talking
knew
with the
it.
refs, they will accept that.
Goff knew it immediately.
They're probably going to snap the ball there, too.
It's going to be on number 42. I'm pretty sure that's who it was. Or was it 52? Let's see the replay.
I would go for it if I'm Detroit the rest of this game. Oh, yeah, it was that whole left side. It looks like not Danielle Hunter. It looks like Van Ginkel started it. I was going to say Jerry Tillery, too.
How funny would that have been if it was Jihad Ward?
Oh, yeah, former Giant. Two guys who were in the same edge rushing group last year together doing the same thing.
Boogie Basham is a folk hero now, and Jihad Ward is, well, Jihad Ward. Still a good locker room guy.
Yep.
5:24 to go. The Lions are about ready to stomp on Minnesota's necks. They give it to Jahmyr Gibbs, and he wants 3 touchdowns. He'll get 4
and he will.
touchdowns. Touchdown, Jahmyr Gibbs. His 4th
As Jahmyr
of the
Gibbs
game.
making it easy for Jahmyr Gibbs. As Gibbs has really been the MVP for the Detroit Lions today.
And that is honestly enough said. Unfortunately, there is no mercy rule in the NFL. There is a mercy rule in Empire Sports Media. We are throwing.
Let's wait. Let's wait for the extra point, though. I just want to see.
He's gonna make it. It's Jake
Let's just
Bates.
wait. You already marked it down.
Yeah, he's gonna make it. It would be fun if they faked this, but they're not gonna fake it. As here's the extra point by Jake Bates, and it is up and it's good.
Good.
So in the NFL, there is not a mercy rule by any means. However, there
should have been the one last year for the 40-0 game, but yeah.
There is a mercy rule on Empire Sports Media. We're going to wrap it up right here. 31-9 with 5 minutes left. The only reason we're doing it this time is because both of us have school tomorrow. That is the only reason we are wrapping this up early. But
if we had Monday off,
that's a different conversation. I will say, however, you will be seeing me and Jack again, except this time it's going to be completely different. I'm going to be dressed in gold and blue. He'll be in the disgusting blue and white. Did you even have any Penn State stuff? Or are you just going to go all white?
I Penn State stuff.
Is it all white?
Basically, yeah. Well, I have a blue one, but
Yeah, I'll be wearing blue, so wear white.
yeah.
My channel, my rules. Thank y'all so much for watching. Thanks for being with us all these NFL streams we've done. Games of the week are far from over. They will be continuing with the College Football Playoff and the NFL playoffs. You'll be seeing me and Jack on here very often, as our goal is to call every single playoff game
Yep.
until the Super Bowl. We will see you
Yep.
guys on Thursday night. Thank you guys so much for watching. For Jack G, I'm JJ Seglo saying signing off, and we will see you on Thursday.